contract today. He's a free agent. Cubs righty Marcus Stroman also opting out. The Red Sox declined Corey Kluber's option last night. Justin Turner declining his player option. Headlines are brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Football season is here. It's time to get your car ready for the colder days ahead. Visit NewEnglandOilChange.com for 20% off your next service at Valvoline Instant Oil Change. I'm Matt McCarthy. Judd and Bob go around the NHL next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealer.
Save on stuff you really need and stuff you bought for fun. Stuff you've always really wanted this holiday at Amazon. Stuff that is discounted if you're naughty or you're nice. Stuff to buy your grandma who drinks her Chardonnay with ice. Stuff to make you big and strong. Stuff we can't name in this song. Stuff for lawns and decking halls. Save big on stuff at Amazon. Stuff.
Hear that music? It can only mean it's breakfast bagel time at McDonald's. Ah, the McDonald's breakfast bagel sandwich. A fluffy folded egg, 2 slices of American cheese, plus your choice of a savory steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or breakfast sausage, all on a perfectly toasted bagel. It's bagel time. At participating McDonald's.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the Independent Doctors of Optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
Toucher and Rich, morning 6 to 10 on the Sports Hub.
Time for Bears and me to take a look around the National Hockey League. Earlier, the Edmonton Oilers dropped to 2-7-1.
Puck was never frozen. In the front, O'Reilly for the hat trick! Ryan O'Reilly with the hat trick. 5-2 Preds, 11:26 left in the third.
Yeah, Forsberg also had 3 points in that game. O'Reilly with the hat trick and an assist. Kevin Lankinen played in the nets in that one for Nashville, so a rare night off for UC Saros. But Edmonton, 2 wins in the first 10 games.
The Jets rallied after being down in Arizona.
Lowry, good feed. Appleton spins it back. Brendan Dillon shoots and scores! That's 2 for Dillon. He picked the corner, and the Jets have their first lead.
Yeah, Winnipeg goes to 5-4-2 now on the season. Arizona right next to them here in the standings at 5-5-1. So for Winnipeg, another big win. Arizona's been very competitive this season. They've had a good start.
Later on tonight in Ottawa, the Tampa Bay Lightning looking for its first road win of the year.
And what about the Senators? They're too happy about the way that they played the other day. Had some meetings there. The GM is fired. Got players suspended for 41 games for some role in gambling, so we don't know the specifics of it, but yeah, a lot of things going on in Ottawa for a team with high expectations. So they're in a similar situation to the Bruins in terms of they're missing 3 defensemen, or they were missing 3 defensemen, key defensemen on that back end. So they're trying to play themselves out of it, but they're struggling a little bit here lately.
Canadians and Blues are going to go at it in St. Louis. And how about the uproar in Toronto? It's the Sabres to meet the Maple Leafs tonight. Leafs head coach Sheldon Keefe sour about the lack of response after Brad Marchand got knotted up with Timothy Liljegren.
I hated everything about it. I've addressed it.
What didn't you like about it?
Well, just the response. In the moment, you know, some guys maybe you don't quite know exactly what's transpired, and sometimes it's hard to compute. But I don't know. And it's a game day here. You know, we're preparing for Buffalo. I'm not going to get into it too much, but it's not what we want to be about.
Yeah, a lot of criticism going on in Toronto for a few different reasons right now. But this happens, seems like every year, every week, every month for the Leafs. It gives it a bit of a soap opera for them. He wanted to see a bit of a response, and the team has taken some heat for it. The players have. Buffalo, on the other side of things, comes in with high hopes this season. And they got booed off the ice last night against the Philadelphia Flyers in their home building.
By the way, we'll get to the Flyers here a little bit later, but the Blue Jackets are in Washington tonight. Flyers are going to host the LA Kings. They dominated the Sabres last night.
Yeah, good win for them. Travis Konechny off to a strong start. He's got 9 goals on the season.
Carolina 6-5 to start the year. They're on Long Island tonight.
That should be a good game. The Islanders, they're notorious for not being able to score goals, but they know how to win games. They've got, we look at the Bruins goaltending tandem and think it's best in the league. Islanders think the same about theirs. They're confident no matter who they put in the net. So for the Islanders and the Hurricanes, this is a good one. I was a little surprised that there wasn't any discipline for Aho. He hit Fox. It was a knee-on-knee. Was it intentional? They obviously deemed not. Fox, though, is on long-term IR. And Aho and the Carolina Hurricanes taking on the Islanders here today.
Let's jump to that game. The Rangers are in Minnesota. Rangers head coach Peter Laviolette missing some key players tonight.
It's just part of the business. This is what happens with every team. And, we came out of it and had to make some moves. And we're looking forward to getting this lineup going tonight.
No Adam Fox, no Philip Hedl tonight for the Blue Shirts. In a moment, we'll have our conversation with the head coach, Jim Montgomery. That's next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Hear that music? It can only mean it's breakfast bagel time at McDonald's. The McDonald's breakfast bagel sandwich. A fluffy folded egg, 2 slices of American cheese, plus your choice of a savory steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or breakfast sausage, all on a perfectly toasted bagel. It's bagel time at participating McDonald's.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
The Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot are in a league of their own when it comes to rugged capability. Their relentless power and versatility make these vehicles the ultimate challengers for exhilarating adventures and formidable terrain. But it's not just performance that makes these cars special. It's the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. That's why we're KBB.com's best value brand of 2023.
Available all-wheel drive on Pilot based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for more information.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Welcome back to the Duncan Bruins pregame show. Time to bring the head coach, Jim Montgomery. Monty, with a few missing pieces on your back end, how has that helped you, whether it's the last game or early in the season, find the team's identity?
Well, you know what? You go into the season thinking your team's going to be able to play the same way, and you're always ready to adjust. And I think we quickly saw that our team identity this year is going to be a heavy OZP, forechecking team that tries to grind people's down offensively. And defensively, we aren't as aware because we're younger. We give up more odd man rushes. So those are two areas that we're really, for one offensively, one defensively, that we're trying to be better at. And I think that's going to be our identity.
With your goaltending, it's been outstanding here in the first 10 games. You got a save percentage hovering around .950. Whether it's the eye test or some of the underlying numbers for those guys, what's really stood out?
What stood out is how they're making the routine save look so easy, and how they're making so many great second saves on breakdowns by us that they're reading and they're just playing great hockey. I don't know how else to say it. They're both playing the puck better. I think they're helping us break pucks out. Like, they're doing a lot right now besides just stopping the puck for us.
How have these first 10 games been for Brandon Carlo?
Good. He's such an underrated player. I don't think people realize how smart a hockey player he is defensively and offensively. And I think, the last game we saw him make a good offensive play, but he makes a lot of plays like that, or subtle plays that build our team game and allow us especially to get out of our end.
Because he's such a good defender, when you see him make a play the way he did the other day against Toronto, is that what really brings a smile to your face?
It does, because I like to see him have the confidence to put himself in those positions, besides being a great warrior on the defensive end. He bats a puck out of the air on the penalty kill. People don't realize how much of a great skill that is, and he gets the puck down 200 feet, we kill off another penalty.
What sort of feedback did you give Mason Lohrei and Parker Wotherspoon after they made their Bruins debuts when you had a chance to review the game?
Listen, you played well, you played aggressively, we love it. And now just remember, this league's about being firm every night, and you're going to get tested on the road tonight. So be ready for that challenge, accept it, embrace it, and go forward.
How good a story has Pavel Zacha been for your team here early in the season?
He's been really good, but we expected Pav to be this, and Charlie Coyle to be what they have been, and I don't even know what their points are. I just know they help the Bruins win every night in a large, hard minutes of ice time.
You touched on just before we got here with the media scrum, Jake DeBrusk picking up his first goal, and you think that's definitely going to help. One of the things that you had talked about, Monty, early in the season is that you'd like to get Jake driving a line on his own. What goes into that?
It goes into being relentless at both ends of the ice, and also hanging on the pucks and dictating the possession game for us.
Last thing, you're going to see to the Detroit Red Wings here for the second time this season. Is there anything you'd like to take from that first meeting that you hope carries over here tonight?
I thought it was our best defensive game in rush defense. Thought we really controlled the middle of the ice, and that's going to have to be really important here, especially in the first 10 minutes, because Detroit is an up-and-coming team. They want to prove where they belong in the Atlantic, and I'm sure having us at home here would be a great step forward there.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
That's the head coach, Jim Montgomery. Stay with us. The Bruins and the Red Wings are coming up next.
But first, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 98.5 Sports Hub. The Beasley Media Group station. This is Boston Bruins hockey, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V, available at your local New England Honda dealers.
Cross to Esposito, shot. Dan Keeley, wow.
Nathan Horton wins Game 7 in overtime. Charlie McAvoy, an overtime winner.
The Bruins are brought to you by Duncan, VA New England, Granite City Electric GCE Nitrate, Live Nation, Nissan, Avidia Bank, the Fuel Rewards Program from Shell, Peerless Boilers, and by Shaw's and Star Market.
Backhand and a third comment. Jeremy Swayman celebrates his first NHL shutout.
And by Catches Law, TD Bank, Ticketmaster, Town Fair Tire, your New England Ford dealers, Charles D. Sheehy, Service Credit Union, and by DraftKings Sportsbook.
Back to Orr. Put in. It's 104. Backhand score. A penalty shot for Raymond Ford.
Bergeron, and the Bruins win the series. The Boston Bruins are headed to the Stanley Cup Final for the third time this decade.
Now, here's John Surratt and Bob Beers.
Second road trip of the season for the Boston Bruins. It's a 2-game stop. It'll begin in Detroit. It'll end in Dallas 2 nights from now. For the Bruins, their first road trip, a 4-game sweep out west. They are 4-0 to begin the season away from TD Garden. They see the Detroit Red Wings for the second time this year. The Wings 6 points behind them. in second place in the Atlantic. Your keys.
Yeah, I think that just like the last time they played against the Red Wings, the rush, defending off the rush is something that's important to them because Detroit is so good at it and coming at them offensively. And the Bruins were pretty good the last time they played against this team, at least through 2 periods where they slowed them down in those areas. And it starts up the ice. It starts where you are in the offensive end. It starts for how tight you can be in the neutral zone. And then your gaps, coming back in your own zone as well. Where are your forwards? How are they helping out? But they'll come at you with speed, especially some of those top-end guys. Dylan Larkin, he's going to be fired up for this game. He's a good hockey player. DeBrincat was close on a couple of occasions last game as well. So, but I think that's one of my biggest keys from a defensive point of view on how you try to slow the Wings down.
The keys to the game are brought to you by Town Fair Tire. For the guaranteed lowest prices on tires, go to Town Fair Tire because nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Jim Montgomery's going to make some subtle changes to his lines up front here tonight. James Van Riemsdyk's going to play with Pavel Zacha and David Pastrnak.
Yeah, part of that is, I don't know if insulate's the right word, but kind of keeping an eye on Matt Patra. It's a road game. You don't get the last change. I don't think he's worried about or concerned about him. I think it's just a matchup thing for them right now. Just the way that the Red Wings are deployed, the way that they their lineup looks. It looks like they're going to go, at least possibly, they're going to go, the Red Wings are, with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen here today. But, he's still tinkering with the lines. I know that some people want him to settle on lines, but you get so many new faces. I don't think you can yet. You're only 10 games into the season. There's no real time it's hardly any time to practice. It's just a matter of trying to find those right combinations, and then you had some injuries that work into it as well. So, a little bit more tinkering here today. A couple of lines stay the same, a couple get changed up.
Linus Ullmark's going to get the start, 4-0-1. He's only allowed 9 goals.
I mean, both goalies. Both goalies have been fantastic. So, I don't know how you go wrong, at least to start the year. I don't know if it's going to last. There's no reason to think it won't, but, like they talk about it, at some point you might hit a wall, right? At some point you just had a couple of off games. They haven't allowed a bad goal yet this season, and I don't want to jinx them, but Linus Ullmark's been outstanding, along with Jeremy Swayman.
The first 5 minutes are presented by your New England Ford dealers. Tonight's New England Ford dealers' first 5 contestant is Alexis Cahill from Pennacook, New Hampshire. If the Bruins score in the first 5 minutes, Alexis is going to win a pair of tickets to a future Bruins game, courtesy of the New England Ford dealers. You can enter the contest at 985thesportshub.com. We'll drop the puck here in the Motor City when we return on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
For a limited time, get a hot and juicy Bacon McDouble with Applewood smoked bacon, a classic McChicken, a flavorful hot and spicy McChicken, or other McDonald's faves. Mix and match any two for just $3.99.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with combo meal.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
How many carbs are in this cheeseburger? I think it's 15 grams for a slice of bread. How many carbs are in these fries? Take a break with the MiniMed 780G insulin pump system. You don't need to be exact with carb counts. Your best guess is good enough. Visit medtronicdiabetes.com/780G system to learn more. Systems for people with type 1 diabetes, 87 and over. Prescription required. Warning. Do not use SmartGuard feature for people who require less than 8 units or more than 250 units of insulin a day. See bit.ly/780G risks.
At the twilight's
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, who say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
National anthem completed as we get set for the Red Wings and the Bruins opening face-off. We'll take a look at our starting lineups. In goal for the Wings is Ville Husso. On defense, the pairing is Shane Gostisbehere and Jeff Petrie. And up front, Joe Veleno, JT Compher, and Andrew Kopp. For the Bruins, Bill Connor with Linus Ullmark in goal, Hampus Lindholm and Brandon Carlo, your defensemen. And up front, Danton Heinen, John Beecher, and Oscar Steen. Starting lineup is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code SportsHub. New customers can get $200 in bonus bets instantly for betting just $5. The crown is yours.
Bruins will be working left to right here in this opening 20 minutes, wearing the Centennial Road jerseys, white jerseys, black numbers and letters outlined in Centennial Gold. The Red Wings in their home reds, white numbers, white letters. Opening face-off, Bruins win the draw, blasted in. Second time this season, the Bruins and the Red Wings are underway.
Lindholm and Carlo made a beeline right for the bench.
Up the right side at center ice. Poked in deep by Veleno, and he didn't reach the red line. We have icing. Faceoff will come down to our right. He had the only goal for the Red Wings in a 4-1 loss to the Bruins last Saturday.
I mentioned Lindholm and Carlo going to the bench, and that's presumably they want them to probably go up against the Larkin line. And second game for Mason Lohrei, really strong game, and his first one.
Played 21 and a half minutes. He has the puck left point. Now to the right point, Shattenkirk. Wings at far circle. Fired, and Husso the save. Rebound grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Grabbed by Petrie. Shoveled to the far corner. Petrie is scratched in the last game due to an injury. And the puck sent up the near side and back into the Bruins' end. Lohrei there to track it down. He'll slide it up the left side out to center ice. Pasternak, who had a pair of goals against the Wings, ices the puck. Faceoff will come down to our left. He scored on the penalty shot, and then a bank shot off the far bench boards and in to the corner pocket right of the empty net.
Playing some pool. Used to practice that at the end of practices once in a while.
Well, the D-men have
just
to know the
contest.
boards.
Have contest.
Yeah. Face-off near circle in the Bruins' end. Pasternak has scored twice on the penalty shot this season.
There's the quick line change for the defense again.
Red Wings win the draw. They win it all the way back into their own zone. We're just underway. Bruins and Red Wings are scoreless. Now Wallman sent it up the right side of the line. Left wing is DeBrincat. Feeds it across. The shot by Larkin. He fumbled it originally and then sent it wide. Along the near wall, the Bruins trying to dig it free. Zacha. He'll motor up the middle. Goals in each of his last three. Lindholm cranked it in. Took a hit from fellow defenseman Mo Seider. And Seider bounced right off him. And now the Red Wings will wheel the other way. Up the left side, it's Wallman. He'll slam it in. Red Wings going for a change. 18 and a half left here in the first, and we're scoreless. Lindholm back of the net. He played 30 minutes the other night against Toronto. Still looking for his first point of the year. Now near side, it's sent toward the front of the net by Sprong, covered by Ullmark.
Between the Pipes is sponsored by Charles D. Sheehy. If you are in the piping trade, you need to call Charles D. Sheehy, Boston's premier piping and mechanical product supplier. Sheehy is driven to deliver. In the nets between the pipes for the Red Wings is Billy Husso, and for the Bruins, Linus Ullmark.
Billy Husso's been outplayed here early in the season by his backup, James Reimer. Husso 4-2-1 to begin the season. Puck tapped into the near corner in the Bruins' end. Led around to the far side by Wotherspoon, playing in his second game with the Bees. This puck will find its way up the right side and into the Detroit end. DeBrusk grabbed at the near wall. Hit by Hull. Bruins trying to smack it free. Right point waiting for it is Mitchell. He'll crank it into the right corner. Marchand took a shoulder from Hull. Puck to the far corner. DeBrusk raked it back of the net. Marchand rolled it out in front, and Coyle hacked it just to the right of the net. Had a Red Wing right on top of him, and it's flipped up the near side and back to the Bruins line. Mitchell, up right wing, Coyle. Everybody tags up for the Bruins. Fluttered in by Coyle. He'll head off to change. 17.5 left here in the first and scoreless. Veleno up left wing. Over the red line, over the blue line left side. Took a bump from Shattenkirk, wanted a center, batted over to the near side, and by Mata and out to center ice. Mata swings it back in his own zone for Jeff Petrie. It's drilled up the left side and turned over by the Red Wings. Bruins dump it deep, and apparently they did so from behind the red line. We have an icing call.
I believe that was Geekie just turned. He was trying to make a pass over to the right wing. He spun around, but he was just before the red line.
Face-off in the near circle in the Bruins' end. Petrie and Mata remain on. Petrie was a part of the Erik Karlsson deal and was briefly sent from Pittsburgh to Montreal. Off the draw, DeBrincat's drive kicked out by Ullmark. And then he was traded here to Detroit. He wasn't sure that he was going to wind up here. Right point, Petrie shoots, and Ullmark the save. Deflection out in front. And now Geekie will flip it into the right corner in the Detroit end. Bruins going for a change. Red Wings in transition. Here's Larkin over the red line. He'll flutter it to the near corner. Back of the net. Reaching for it is Lucas Raymond. He'll flip it to the slot. Poke check by the Bruins to the far side. Pastrnak can't command a rolling puck, and it deflects to the near circle Bruins end. Carlo takes a look, banks it ahead. Zacha sets it up. Out comes Pastrnak. Pastrnak had it poke check as he was carrying it through the neutral zone. Detroit will counter. Over the line, left side. Comfer, back of the net, watched by Zacha. He'll bank it up top. Right point Sider, his drive blocked. The Bruins trying to come the other way on a counter. Wallman picked it off. The pass intended for Pastrnak, who leads the team with 8 goals. It's tied for 4th in the league. Van Riemsdyk banked it in. He's going to head off and change. We've played just over 4 minutes. We're scoreless here in Detroit. Center circle, Pastrnak picks off a pass. He'll carry it in. His backhand off a skate to the right corner. Heinen digging away down low. Shattenkirk right point. Drops to Heinen right circle. Heinen spins in the right corner. Now to the hash marks. Shoots, and Husso the save. And he holds. 15.5 left here in the first and scoreless.
Yeah, good work by Heinen in that right wing side. Playing catch back out at the point. Shattenkirk had a good play on that goal the other day against Toronto. Making sure he kept the puck alive, getting back to the point. Eventually, Zacha was able to cash in on the pass from Carlo. It was Mason Lohrey's first NHL point.
Shattenkirk the other night played well over 20 minutes. Coyle, face-off right circle in the Detroit end. Charlie dominant in the face-off circle on Thursday against Toronto. He won 18 of 22. Red Wings win this draw. Flip it out to center ice. Perron swing and a miss at a bouncing puck. Here's Marchand. He'll twist around to pick back into his own zone for Mitchell, who tries to return. Marchand carries in, high slot, dangles to the right circle, a backhand, gloved by Husso, and he holds.
Yeah, there's the booze, and then there's the who's. Husso. Booze for Marchand when he touches it.
Marchand will head off the ice along with Jake DeBrusk and Parker Wotherspoon, Ian Mitchell. It's a wholesale change for Jim Montgomery. Face-off right circle in the Red Wings end. Morgan Geekie will lean down for the draw. Can't wait to hear the response in Toronto the next time the Bruins are up there. That's going to come later this month.
Pretty quiet building anyhow. It is. Don't you think that?
Yes.
Not as quiet as Ottawa, but
different reason. Puck jammed into the near corner. Lohrei tried to play it around.
Ooh.
And then he sent it out in front. Allmark had to make a stick save as the Bruins scrape it out to the neutral zone.
I mean, he didn't reach out. Could have hit the heel of his stick and got in between his legs there. Lohrei surprised him by going in front of the net with that pass. Surprised us.
Allmark released it up the left side. Here's Patra over the line. Stops at the far point. Shoots, and Husso the glove save with Frederick driving to the front of the net. And we've got to stop. 14:44 left here in the first. Bruins and Red Wings are scoreless. The first 5 minutes of tonight's game were brought to you by your New England Ford dealers, who have a big selection of award-winning trucks and SUVs in stock with great offers available. Ford, we're all in on America. Face off in the left circle in the Red Wings end. Zacha will dig down. Not only goals and 3 straight points in each of his last 5. Bruins win the draw. Pastrnak a shot, and Husso the same rebound. They score! The puck was scooped up by James Van Riemsdyk. He shoveled it home. Bruins 1, Red Wings nothing.
Yeah, Husso unable to hold on to this puck on the hard shot coming right off the face-off here. You just mentioned Zacha. He's going to pick up another point, I believe, on the face-off win. Allows David Pastrnak to come from the boards, from the left wing side. He starts on the boards, steps behind Zacha, and gets this shot away. He jumped right in there, pulled that puck off the left skate of Zacha, ripped the shot. Husso can't hang on, and Van Riemsdyk, he's able to just pull that puck. He just chips it home into an empty net.
That's 4 goals for JVR to go along with 6 points. And the Bruins open the scoring.
Well, so the move pays off to start.
Up the left side, Mata. He'll crank it into the left corner. Around it comes Wotherspoon. Try to play it around. Fan on a backhand. Larkin back of the net. Larkin shoveled it out in front. Poke to the left point, Mata. Pumped it into the right circle. A pass across goes to Larkin. The
Larkin
Detroit captain.
Against Wotherspoon and Mitchell.
DeBrincat near circle. Shoots, and Allmark gave away the far post and took it away with a glove.
Yeah, a guy like Lohrei, we talked a bit about him. I just think he's got a couple more years on him as well. Where I don't think he fades, is what I'm trying to say. I think he's ready for this moment. I think, with a guy like with Wotherspoon, trying to make sure he brings it every night, and it's a little bit harder here in games like this because you're on the road.
Red Wings win the draw. Right of the Bruins net, it's Sprong. Stripped to the puck by Lindholm. Bruins muscle it ahead, and out they come. Marchand twists around to check. He'll wheel over the line. To the right point, he's got Carlo driving. Stops at the right hash. Send it right of the net to Brusque. Cycles to the right circle. Shoots. Husso to save the rebound. Marchand, 2 attempts, and he flipped it just wide. Back of the end boards, the Bruins create a turnover. DeBrusque shoots. Husso kicks out a rebound into the slot. And Marchand trying to corral a bouncing puck. It comes into the neutral zone. Sprong wheels over the line, high slot. Drilled it to the right corner off a Bruin stick. Gloved by Lindholm. Plays a bouncer off a rut in the boards, and it's gloved out to center ice by Marchand.
As long as he didn't catch it and throw it. Like he just batted it that way.
Now into the slot in the Bruins end. Zarnik. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here on the Bruins. 13:09 left here in the first. Bruins 1 and the Red Wings nothing. Lindsay and I will bring you back in just a moment on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Want to know how to get the same cell coverage for up to half the cost? Well, instead of spending a fortune building and maintaining their own cell phone towers, Consumer Cellular just pays to use the same towers as the largest carriers and passes the savings on to you. Pretty smart, huh? Consumer Cellular. When freedom calls, we're here to answer. Call us at 1-888-FREEDOM.
Half the cost savings based on cost of Consumer Cellular single-line 5GB data plan with unlimited talk and text compared to lowest cost single-line postpaid unlimited talk, text, and data plan offered by T-Mobile and Verizon May 2023.
The share it with a friend deal. Even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
For a limited time, get a hot and juicy Bacon McDouble with Applewood smoked bacon, a classic McChicken, a flavorful hot and spicy McChicken, or other McDonald's faves. Mix and match any two for just $3.99.
Ba-da-ba.
Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with combo meal.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
David Pastrnak and Pavel Zacha with the assists on James Van Riemsdyk's opening goal. That's our delivery of the game. Delivered by Granite City Electric's GCE Night Train. Granite City Electric Supply celebrating 100 years of service to electrical contractors in New England. Visit granitecityelectric.com to order. Bruins going short-handed. Parker Wotherspoon flagged for holding. Face-off will be in the left circle, the Bruins end.
Yeah, Wotherspoon killed a bunch the other day as well. He was on that penalty kill.
Bruins missing 3 regular defensemen for the second consecutive game. Red Wing control off the draw. Larkin sent it up to the right point. The pass held in by Gostisbehere. Derek Lalonde has made some changes on his power play because they've slumped 0 for its last 14. DeBrincat tried to center, picked off by Carlo. He'll rattle it up the right side and down it goes. Bruins PK #1 in the league. They've killed 38 of 39. Gostisbehere wheeling ahead. Drops it for one of the latecomers. And electing to scoop it up is DeBrincat. Over the line right side. Chipped to the right of the net by Raymond. He'll bank it up top. Center point Gostisbehere, near circle. Perron shoots, kicked out by Olmark with the left skate. Up top to the right point, Gostisbehere walks to the middle. Top right wing circle, Lucas Raymond. Raymond at the right point. To the center point, Larkin shoots, knocked down by Carlo and wide. Red Wings get it back, shoot it into the slot, send it over to the near wall off a Bruin stick, and it's blasted down by the Bees and out to center ice.
Carlo going to stay. He is going to stay. Can't get off. That's a quick up by the Wings.
Larkin over the line left side. Center across to the far wall. Bruins got a bad break there. Clearing attempt hit the linesman. Now right of the net to Brinkett. Centers, Larkin shoots, and it's deflected back of the Bruins net. Bruins short another 35 seconds as the puck slides down into the Detroit end. Heinen speeding behind the Detroit net to tie up Seider and waste some more power play time for the Red Wings. Heinen digging away. Took a shot to the back of the head from Seider. Far hash, Heinen with a steal. Heinen in the far corner. What a job he has done here at the tail end of this penalty. Now the Red Wings bring it in. Sprong up the line, far side, to the right corner. Dished it to the near hash. Comfer mobbed by Heinen. Poked to the near point. Bruins are back to full strength. Near circle at Sprong. Sprong left to the net, now back of the cage. Sent to the far side of the wing. Seider, one-touch pass. Center point, Seider shoots, blocked. Olmark has it. Deflect off his right pad. The Bruins punch it up to the near point. Seider, rink wide. Long drive coming in by Wallman. Deflected off of the surface. 10:48 left here in the first. 1-0 Bruins.
So that group that was out there to finish the PK for the Bruins, you had Mitchell and Lohrei on the back end. You had Beecher and Heinen up front. That was the penalty kill.
A lot of youth in the lineup for the Bruins. They've iced 5 rookies in their lineup. Technically, Jacob Lauko is still a rookie, but he's on the shelf right now. They have 4 in the lineup here today.
You know, the one guy I was happy that you asked Jim Montgomery about him in your interview was Brandon Carlo, and you know, he's had a really good, strong start. He's one of the biggest parts of that penalty killing back there.
Shot from a deep angle by Pastrnak, far side. Rattles wide. The Bruins keep it in. Van Riemsdyk, center point. Not in the right circle. Patra walks in. Backhand. He scores! Matt Patra just dangled Billy Husso. Got him down and then slides an easy backhand by him. 2-0 Bruins.
Well, a bad breakdown here for the Red Wings to allow Patra to come in all alone. Nice little passing play by Boston, but he gets lost in the shuffle. It's kept in at the point by Shattenkirk, and Patra goes down the boards, and then he gets a return pass. And The defenseman out in front, that was Hall. He wasn't even watching Patra. He was covering somebody else in front. He just turned his back on Patra, the puck carrier coming right to the net. And Patra makes a move. He walked right in, made a move to the backhand. It was a right-hand shot, and just slid it home. Fake shot, forehand, backhand.
The 19-year-old now has 4 goals. He came in tied for 3rd in the league in that category.
A couple mistakes made there by the Red Wings defensively.
Bruins make a change right off the face-off, change the D. Just over 10 minutes remaining here in the first. Bruins out to a 2-0 lead. Back in the slot of his own end, Petrie up the right side. Now Mata, left wing feed to Brinket. He'll hammer it in. Far corner Lindholm. Backhands it behind the net. Centered out in front. And DeBrincat with a drive. And Ullmark pushed out, made the stop. Now
it's Marchand was in perfect position there, but Ullmark actually tried to play that puck with his stick. It went off the toe of his stick and past Marchand.
Back of the Red Wings net. It flips to the far post. Squirts out in front. Husso couldn't corral it. Is he a little rattled early?
Marchand pried it free.
Back of the Detroit net. Mata's got it. Both teams will change. 9:43 left here in the first. Bruins 2, Red Wings nothing. Red Wings unable to exit cleanly. They turn over the puck in the neutral zone. The Bruins punch it into the right corner of the Detroit end. Patra racing back to get it. And the puck slammed around to the far side all the way down. We've got an icing call here on Detroit. Here's Matt Patra mentioned the other day that just because I played my 10th game doesn't mean I'm going to be here the whole year. I want to stay here the whole year.
Well, the questions will start to arise as well for World Junior Tournament and other things like that. Or, you know, I don't think he's going back to junior. I'm sure Team Canada will ask permission to talk to him to play in that tournament. So it's up to the team.
They should be getting Don Sweeney's voicemail. Puck sent back in the Detroit net. 2-0
I think his point there, right, is just, look, there's nothing guaranteed here. I got to keep playing the right way.
Bruins bank it over to the near side. Shattenkirk pushed it into the right corner. Pastrnak knocked down by Petrie, turned into the check. And now the Red Wings wheeling the other way. Might have a 3-on-2. Left of the net. Valeno would drive. Gobbled up by Ullmark. Will take a timeout. 8:54 left here in the first. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings nothing. On the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network. Driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
The share it with a friend deal. Even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
For a limited time, get a hot and juicy Bacon McDouble with Applewood smoked bacon, a classic McChicken, a flavorful hot and spicy McChicken, or other McDonald's faves. Mix and match any two for just $3.99.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with combo meal.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a .32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5 thesportshub.com.
Matt Patra's 4th goal of the season from Kevin Shattenkirk and James Van Riemsdyk at 9:28 has given the Bruins a 2-0 lead here in Detroit. Patra is currently rooming with fellow rookie John Beecher. Beecher said he's a good roommate. We have the same sleep schedule. However, I woke up this morning and I was freezing because in the middle of the night, Potsy turned down the temperature to 56 degrees. I could see my breath.
Yeah, they can lean on one another, as younger players, even though Beecher went to college, so he's a couple years older, but I'm waiting for one of them to buy a new car, though.
Don't change. Left point, Sherrod drive. Kicked out by Olmark. Back of the net, Rasmussen. Rasmussen drifts to the far corner. He'll swing it up top. Puck sent around to the near side. Sprung. Tried to chip it to the middle. Rasmussen digging away. Rasmussen worked on by Carlo. 8.5 minutes remaining here in the first. 2-0 Bruins. Sherrod, right point. It's fired by Gostisbehere. That got blocked. Grabbed by Coyle. That puck is spinning around. It doesn't get out. And then it's spun away from Sprung and out to center ice. Bruins have to change quickly. Perron leaves it and then swats it into the protective netting in the far corner.
Fans, hockey season is Peerless Boiler season. Replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Find your local dealer at peerlessboilers.com. And remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Face off in the left circle, the Bruins end. 8:12 left here in the first. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings nothing. Larkin will dig down against Patra. And they're going to redo this one after Larkin apparently had won it cleanly.
I think they're kicking him out.
Alan Larkin named the 37th captain in Red Wings history and the first Detroit native to wear the C. Red Wings pound it back through the middle. Omar kicks it over to the near side. Shattenkirk shoveled it back of the net. Lohrei reaches out for it. 6'5", 211 pounds. Bruins trying to bat it out. Frederick couldn't get it free. Larkin far hash. Larkin up top. Petrie shoots, deflected wide. Good tip out in front by Lucas Raymond. Raymond skates up to the left point. Watched by Frederick. Left circle to Brinket. Swings it across. The one-timer blasted wide. Try to get Olmark moving. Lohrei.
Olli Maatta was all the way over against the boards that time for that bad angle shot.
Bruins chip it deep. They'll change.
Deep.
Maatta, two-time Stanley Cup winner with the Penguins. Maatta banked it to the far corner. Petrie turns away from some Bruins forecheckers. Steered up the near side. Kopp. Center circle. Wheels over the line. Deflected into the left corner by Pasternak. Rolled around the boards to the right hash. Comfer, right corner. Now Kopp bangs it to the right corner. Comfer had it picked off. The Bruins slide it up the middle, not out. Cut off by Wallman. Gloved by Zacha. Quickly up. Van Riemsdyk was a goal and an assist here in the first. Try to chop it back to the middle, and the Bruins will control it back in their own end. Here's Ian Mitchell up the right side. Out to center ice. Flipped it ahead, turned over. Veleno knuckles it high in the air. Gloved by a leaping Mitchell to Pasternak, right point. Across Van Riemsdyk. Left hash to Zacha. Wanted to throw it back up top. Lohrei wasn't expecting it. And Shattenkirk has it. Shattenkirk will wheel back into his own zone. Detroit completing a change. 6:20 left here in the first. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings nothing. Shattenkirk has got an assist here in the first. Drills it up the middle. Angled in deep by Heinen. Back of the net to Husso. Drilled it around to the near side. Cut off by Heinen. Dished it to himself. Around his former teammate Austin Czarnik. And now Czarnik has it. Up right wing. Long cross ice pass. Sprung. Kicks to the blade. And the Bruins punch it back to the Detroit line. Now Sherrod banked it up the right wing boards into the Bruins end. Shattenkirk over to Snagit. Looks up ice. He'll leave it in the far corner. Lohrei had his pass picked off. Sent out in front. And Olmark directs it over to the near side. Kostin up to the left point. Gostisbehere just down to the ice is Rasmussen to the right circle. It's centered and fired off the side of the net by Sprung. Far circle. The Bruins able to pick off a Kostin feed and slide it back deep in the Detroit end. 5:19 left here in the first. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings nothing. Up the near side, swatted deep by Petrie, icing here on the wing.
Yeah, that last shift there, Mason Lohrei tried to go up the boards inside his own zone. That pass does not connect. The Red Wings stay in the zone. They get a couple opportunities from it.
Faceoff will be in the right circle, the Detroit end. Coyle, DeBrusque, Marchand out for the Bruins. Coyle will take it against Rasmussen. Rasmussen wins it. Back of the net, Petrie fanned on his clear around. Marchand couldn't get much as he tried to send it to the corner. Held in by Lindholm's glove. The Wings trying to work it free. DeBrusque chopped it into the right corner. DeBrusque drops the shoulder, heads back of the net. And then taken down by Gossesbeer, who cues the puck ahead. Held in left point by Lindholm. Nice play. Squirts it to the middle. Marchand shot. Picked off out in front by Petrie and sent to the neutral zone.
Made that quick move out high, and he wasn't able to get a lot on that shot.
Carlo hammers it around the boards. Bruins are going to change. 4:35 left here in the first. Bruins 2, Red Wings nothing. Brought in by Larkin. Drops to Comfort. Shoots off of Allmark's blocker and off the surface. We'll take a timeout. 2-0 Bruins. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first period in Detroit. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins radio network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Save on stuff you really need and stuff you bought for fun. Stuff you've always really wanted this holiday at Amazon. Stuff that is discounted if you're naughty or you're nice. Stuff to buy your grandma who drinks her Chardonnay with ice. Stuff to make you big and strong. Stuff we can name in this song. Stuff for lawns and decking halls. Save big on stuff at Amazon. Stuff.
Hear that music? It can only mean it's breakfast bagel time at McDonald's. Ah, the McDonald's breakfast bagel sandwich. A fluffy folded egg, 2 slices of American cheese, plus your choice of a savory steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or breakfast sausage, all on a perfectly toasted bagel. It's bagel time. At participating McDonald's.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub.
Service Credit Union has teamed up with Charlie McAvoy for defending New England's heroes. Service donates $100 for every block shot and $1,000 for every shutout to pay for heart and cancer screenings for New England police and firefighters. Learn more at servicecu.org/73. Face off in the left circle, the Bruins end. Morgan Geekie cleans off the blade. He'll dig down against Larkin. Geekie wins it along the near side. Carlo fired it off the glass and out to center ice. Cut off by Sider. Played it back to the left side and his partner for Wallman. Up left wing. Here comes DeBrincat. Left point. Skates to the left circle. Walks in. And we're going to have a penalty here as Larkin got taken down in the near circle.
He's holding his nose. I'm assuming Lindholm got his stick up.
Referee's checking him out.
Maybe Carlo.
Let's see if we can get the call here.
That's a big loss right there for penalty kill.
Boston penalty number 25, 2 minutes, interference.
Wow.
I think they read that one wrong.
The referees tonight, Garrett Rank and Michael Markovich.
I think they read that wrong. I mean, Larkin, I don't even know what hit him. I mean, there was contact there, but Larkin's skating into Carlo. Carlo's trying to move to his left to take DeBrincat.
It's completely inadvertent.
It's 2 guys running into one another.
Big opportunity here for the Wings.
So my question is, why is Larkin allowed to stay on the ice right now? Or that Wings had the puck. The Brinket was attacking the net.
Left point, Goss to spare to the right point. Raymond drives it to the far circle. The Bruins create a turnover. And Marchand, with some hustle, gets the puck out to center ice. He's knotted up with Raymond. Raymond's lost his stick. He's complaining he wants a call.
Yeah, Marchand just took it right out of his hands. Well, he was whacking him on the way back. So, call. Neither or both.
Bruins are short for another minute and a half. Carlo off the ice. Puck sent to the right circle, wide open. It's Raymond. Shoots, he scores! Raymond able to find a seam. A power play goal. Bruins 2, Red Wings 1.
Well, Raymond was the guy that, one of the changes that they made to the power play, the Red Wings did. He's a shooter. He finds the hole on this one. He had a lot of time and space on that right side. After the Wings enter the zone, they go cross ice with this pass, Perron. And Raymond walks into this one and goes short side. Did it go under the glove of Ullmark? I think it did. Yeah, just under the glove. We talked about that recently. We've seen a lot of those shots go under the glove now instead of just under the bar.
So for the Red Wings, 1 for 2 thus far in the game. It's their first power play goal in 16 tries, and only the second that the Bruins have allowed all year. And Detroit coach Derek Lalonde mentioned in our pregame show just how much energy they got early in the season from the man advantage. So these next couple of shifts will be interesting. Beecher in the right corner, battling with Perron. Bruins scrape the puck, free, chip it ahead. Here's Heinen. Hustles up the left side. He's got Steen to the middle. Left circle, Heinen walks and diving to swat it away was Mata.
Yeah, it's because of the back pressure, though. Heinen had to make a decision with that puck. That was Sprong on the back check.
Steen shoveled it into the right circle, the Detroit end. And now the Red Wings will bring it ahead. Just under 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings 1. Veleno left circle. Shoots off a leg and wide. Sent to the far side. Sprong drives it to the right corner. Top right wing circle. Sherratt in and out of the glove of Ullmark, who calmly scoops up his own rebound. And a little conversation going on out in front of Ullmark.
Geeky blocked that first shot there. He's trying to shake that one off.
Both teams are going to make some changes. Face-off will be in the right circle, the Bruins end. Left corner, it's Lindholm. Driven up the left side and out to center ice. Here's Pastrnak. Wheels in, trying to get around a check. Knocked off stride by Wallman. Far circle, Zacha had it, lost it as he was stick handling. Back of the net, Pastrnak going for a big hit, drills Wallman. Then Wallman goes back at him. Pasternak's going to draw a penalty. And now Van Riemsdyk gets involved.
And Seider just tackled him, so it's a clean hit by Pastrnak.
Now Wotherspoon grabs a hold. He went right at Seider.
Yeah.
Wotherspoon's got the gloves off. He wants them. The linesman doesn't look like he's going to let it happen. 2:18 left here in the first. 2-1 Bruins.
See how they dole out these penalties. It was the original penalty was going to Wallman for retaliating after the hit.
The referee's going to confer.
I think it's probably going to be Van Riemsdyk, Wallman, and Seider, if I had to guess. But we'll see.
Boston, number 21, minor penalty, roughing. Detroit, 96, minor penalty, roughing. Detroit, 53, minor penalty, cross-check. 5-on-4.
That was all because Wallman retaliated after the hit by Pasternak. And then Seider just put James Van Riemsdyk in a headlock and tackled him at the end boards.
Well, after Van Riemsdyk came in and knocked down Wallman.
And then Wotherspoon wanted a piece of Seider. So the Bruins will have their first power play. Bruins power play.
Yeah, the lawn's not happy. The Wings aren't happy. There's a lot of discussion going on with the referees now. How do we come out shorthanded after that whole scrum?
And because the D came all the way down and involved, the faceoff will be outside. Apparently not nullified because there's a power play, and the faceoff typically starts inside.
It's a long explanation. Hey, you tell them what you saw, and let's go.
Bruins power play, 20th in the league here early in the season, 15.5%. The Red Wings PK 10th, 83.3%.
I don't have to be any good at reading lips, and I can tell exactly what Derek Lalonde is saying right now.
Marchand slammed it into the far corner. Bruins were going to be offside. They got a tag up, so it sizzled all the way down with the Wings. Mo Seider, Detroit's best defenseman, is in the box. Pasternak up at the line right side. Flips it out in front. Oh, it just flipped by Zacha. He had a chance.
Paul got a piece of it.
And it's bounced down.
It was flipped just behind him. He spun and just kind of in desperation got a piece of it.
Back of his net, Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk along the near side. Pasternak up the middle, Zacha. His right wing feed hit a Red Wing skate. Bruins will set it up back of their own line. Shattenkirk saucers to Zacha. Minute and a half remaining in the period. Zacha drills it in. Far side, Rasmussen had it shoveled off his stick. Back of the net, Sherratt eats the puck. Finds the seam, couldn't get it out. Knocked out of midair by Shattenkirk. What a play. Sent to the far side, Pasternak. His saucer pass to the middle, picked off, and look out here. You got Larkin in a race with Shattenkirk. They get locked up in the slot. Shattenkirk swats it to the far side. That's pretty good. Shattenkirk wheeling back with a guy like Larkin who can skate. 1 minute to go here in the period. 40 seconds left in the power play. Shattenkirk stops behind his net. The Bruins will change. Second unit coming out. Shattenkirk up the middle. Leaves it for DeBrusk. Right wing feed to Patra. He's got one here in the first period. Sent to the right corner. Crashing in is DeBrusk. Patra now trying to dig it free. Mata sandwiched by a couple of Bruins. 14 seconds left in the power play. Geekie across. Lindholm back to Geekie right point. Swings right circle. Patra up top. Geekie fakes. Far circle. Lindholm shoots blocked. Petrie got it. And this puck into the protected netting. Detroit back to full strength.
Good battle. They finally come up with that puck in the corner. Rotate it back to the point. A couple passes later. Lindholm's in that left wing circle. Petrie steps out to get in the shooting lane. Gets a piece of it going down on one knee.
Face-off in the Detroit end. Flora and Lindholm on the back end. Marchand, Zacha, and Pasternak out. James Van Riemsdyk just exiting the box. He'll grab a seat on the bench. Zacha digs down. 2-1 Bruins. 18 seconds left here in the first. Off the draw. Scrum for the puck. Back of the net, Seider. Spears a backhand around to the near side. Just gets out to center ice. Bruins lob it into the right corner. Pasternak leaves it right of the net for Zacha. Centered, and this is going to float out to center ice to close out the opening 20 minutes here in Detroit. At the end of one, it's the Bruins 2 and the Red Wings 1. Stay with us during our first intermission. We'll have your NHL plays of the week.
Hear that music? It can only mean it's breakfast bagel time at McDonald's. Ah, the McDonald's breakfast bagel sandwich. A fluffy folded egg, 2 slices of American cheese plus your choice of a savory steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or breakfast sausage, all on a perfectly toasted bagel. It's bagel time. At participating McDonald's.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Accord Hybrid and the CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2023.
Based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Hey, checking in?
This is not just a flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
You want both the flu and COVID-19 vaccines while you're here?
This is getting 2 shots in one trip. Picking up a little fuel, too. Schedule your appointment online or stop by a pharmacy today. This is wellness made easy. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
I gotta change the oil in my car.
Right now, get 5 quarts of Pennzoil Platinum Full Synthetic with an STP Extended Life Oil Filter for only $36.99.
What do I do with my old oil?
We can recycle your used oil for free.
And do you have oil for my old work truck?
You can find the right high mileage oil to help it go farther right here at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
The Bruins will be back at TD Garden on Thursday night when they take on the Islanders at 7 o'clock. Plus, the Bruins are celebrating Military Appreciation Night. Visit bostonbruins.com/tickets to purchase your seat and be there to honor the military members in our community. We've hit the first intermission here in Detroit. The Bruins out to a 2-1 lead over the Detroit Red Wings. It was another exciting week of overtime winners around the National Hockey League, along with some hat tricks. And that's before we even get to the week that the Anaheim Ducks had. Here are your NHL plays of the week.
This is Jared McCann. McCann skates up top, switching for Bjorkstrand. Back to Dunn. McCann, one time, scores! Yes, McCann in overtime. Jared McCann on the power play sends Seattle home with a 4-3 win and 5 of 8 points on this road trip.
Pavel Zacha's poised to change. Zacha heads off, he heads on. High slot now, sent wide by Losterinen, and it's grabbed by Zacha. Fresh legs. He'll race into the right circle. Shoots. He scores! Pavel Zacha, wireman low, blocker side. Bruins victorious 3-2 in overtime. They're 8-1.
Michael battling with Iafallo. Precisely there. Petrangelo 2. Petrangelo got it out of there. Biak batted it down. Now Marchessault up. Open net in front of him for the hat trick, and he scores! Jonathan Marchessault, the 4th hat trick of his career. And the Habs flying down to the ice of the Fortress.
Raquel for Malkin between the circles. It's a pipe. Hit the post and stayed out. Here's Malkin again. First penalty over. Out of the box. McTavish tipped to it. Short-handed. Score! Mason McTavish! A short-handed goal with 12 seconds left. And the Ducks lead 4-3.
Forsberg, right wing. Chips it in behind the Vancouver net. Myers after it far corner. Lifts it off the glass and out. And Beauvillier's onto it. It's a 2-on-1. Beauvillier for Pettersson with the empty net and the hat-trick goal. The hats are flying on a Halloween night inside Rogers Arena as Elias Pettersson scores his 3rd of the night into the empty net, and it's 5-2 Canucks.
Lafreniere able to work it back to Zibanejad. Zibanejad backs it up, cross ice for Miller into the Winnipeg zone. Rangers get fresh body on the ice, pass across, Zibanejad shoots, he scores! The Rangers win in overtime and go 5-0 on the road trip. Mika Zibanejad beats Connor Hellebuck. Rangers win it 3-2.
Now turns it into a 2-on-1 with Terry. Mason McTavish to Terry. Score! Hat-trick overtime. Game winner.
Here come the wings. Lucas Raymond on right wing. He weaves into the slot, a pass across, and they hit the crossbar. JT Compher had Sorokin beaten. That's the 3rd crossbar. Now they got another opportunity. He's going to walk into Raymond. Score! Lucas Raymond on a give and go with JT Compher and the Red Wings. In overtime, have knocked off the Islanders 4-3.
Running into the corner. Okaniemi the other way. Teravainen sends it into traffic in front. Jabs around. Okaniemi got it in front, and they score! Teravainen beats Hart, and it's 3-2. Canes with 3:47 to play.
Joseph in, down low into the left wing corner, bumped by Matt Roy, knocked to the ice. Kings take over, and they come to center. Here's Kempe again. Beats it across to the left side. Gavrikov on a shoot-in. Kopitar let it go to Byfield. Byfield needs some help. Double team, but he worked it free. Kempe neatly across to the left side. Engelland a shot. Loose score! Andrei Kopitar found the loose puck and escapes. Puts it in down low. And the Kings are up on Andrei Kopitar's 398th career goal. 3-0.
Matthews grabs the puck. The big guy barrels over the line into the right circle. Now to the slot. Backhand through the 5-hole and out. The Bruins win. The Boston Bruins down 3 defensemen still pick up 2 points. Jeremy Swayman outstanding tonight. Jake DeBrusk a goal during regulation and the shootout winner. And the Boston Bruins have improved to 9-0-1 to start the season. For that shootout victory, Jeremy Swayman improved to 5-0 with a .954 save percentage. Scoring summary from the first, James Van Riemsdyk opened it up with his 4th from David Pastrnak and Pavel Zacha at 5:21. And then about 4 minutes later, Matt Patra with his 4th at 9:28 from Kevin Shattenkirk and Van Riemsdyk. Detroit did get on the board at 16:20 via the power play. Lucas Raymond, his 4th from David Perron and Dylan Larkin. Shots on goal in favor of the Red Wings, 14-12 on the power play. The Bruins 0 for 1 and the Red Wings 1 for 2. We'll take a look at the out-of-town NHL board when we return on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
For a limited time, get a hot and juicy Bacon McDouble with Applewood smoked bacon, a classic McChicken, a flavorful hot and spicy McChicken, or other McDonald's faves. Mix and match any two for just $3.99. Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with combo meal.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a Point 32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
There's nothing quite like the Honda Accord Hybrid and the CR-V Hybrid when it comes to exhilarating efficiency. With hybrid technology and thrilling capability, these vehicles deliver an electrifying performance on every drive. But what truly makes these hybrids special is the unwavering determination that inspires everything we do. Redefine your driving experience with Honda, KBB.com's best value brand of 2023.
Based on 2023 brand image awards from Kelly Blue Book, visit KBB.com for more information.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
The home of the Bruins, Patriots, Revs, and Celtics. Boston's home for sports is 98.5 The Sports Hub. The Beasley Media Group station. Sports Hub headlines.
Welcome back to the first intermission here in Detroit. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings 1. Kevin Shattenkirk and James Van Riemsdyk with the assists on Matt Patra's goal at 9:28 in the first period. And with those feeds, the Shaw's and Star Market Foundation donates another $200 to the Greater Boston Food Bank to help fight food insecurity. Learn more about Feeding the Puck for families at 985thesportshub.com/feedthepuck. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard in the National Hockey League. Earlier it was the Predators downing the Oilers 5-2. The Jets coming from behind to beat the Coyotes in Arizona 5-3. In progress at the end of one. Lightning and Senators tied up at 1. Blues 2, Canadians 1 into 20 minutes in St. Louis. Sabres and Leafs knotted at 1. They've hit the first intermission in Toronto. Caps 2, Blue Jackets nothing at the end of one period of play in D.C. Elsewhere, Kings and Flyers are scoreless in the first. Same for the Hurricanes and the Islanders. Getting underway a little bit later. The Panthers are in Chicago. The Wild host the Rangers. The Flames are in Seattle tonight. Penguins and Sharks in San Jose. Stars and Canucks in Vancouver. And it's the Avs in Vegas at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll hear from James Van Riemsdyk when we return on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
The share it with a friend deal, even if that friend is yourself. Your McDonald's, your rules.
For a limited time, get a hot and juicy Bacon McDouble with Applewood smoked bacon, a classic McChicken, a flavorful hot and spicy McChicken, or other McDonald's faves. Mix and match any two for just $3.99. Price and participation may vary. Single item at regular price cannot be combined with combo meal.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
There are some things employees love hearing.
Congrats. Nice presentation.
Enjoy your vacation, Jack.
Hey, there's food in the kitchen.
Here's something else they'll love. At Harvard Pilgrim Healthcare, a .32 health company, we offer benefits that empower employees to live healthier lives. From virtual care to digital tools that encourage healthy living, we've designed our plans with innovative and inclusive benefits that meet the needs of every workforce, giving people what they truly value. It's how we take healthcare personally.
It's easy to build credit with a Chime Secured Credit Builder Visa credit card. Use it everywhere Visa credit cards are accepted. To apply, just open a Chime checking account with a qualifying direct deposit. There's no annual fee or credit check required. Get started at chime.com/build. The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by Stride Bank N.A. member FDIC. Chime checking account and a $200 qualifying direct deposit required to apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal fees may apply. Call 1-844-244-6363 for details. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary.
Looking for a deal on your next vehicle? Then you have to visit Flood Ford. Our team is committed to going above and beyond to make the car buying process easy and stress-free. Stop in and shop a variety of F-150 models, all with transparent pricing. No markups, no games. What you see is what you pay. And every vehicle is backed by our Flood Advantage plan. You get free dent repair, free windshield repair, free key replacement, and so much more. In the market to upgrade, we'll give you top dollar for your trade-in. We buy all makes and models. And when you need to service your vehicle, we have you covered with convenient pickup and delivery, a courtesy shuttle, and certified technicians you can trust. Whether you're a lifelong Ford driver or looking to make the switch, there's never been a better time or place to get behind the wheel of a new Ford than right now at Flood Ford. Make the drive for a better buying experience today. Visit us in East Greenwich or Narragansett, or shop online anytime at floodauto.com.
Toucher and Rich, morning 6 to 10 on the Sports Hub.
Bruins win the draw. Pasternak a shot, and Husso the same rebound. They score! The puck was scooped up by James Van Riemsdyk. He shoveled it home. Bruins 1, Red Wings nothing. Welcome back to the first intermission here in Detroit. The Bruins 2 and the Red Wings 1. Our first intermission interview is sponsored by TD Bank, and we're joined downstairs by Bruins winger James Van Riemsdyk. JVR, what got the Bruins off to a quick start?
Yeah, I think just playing organized, sticking to our game plan and things like that, and just executing on different stuff we talked about before the game. So obviously we started out really strong.
I know you were involved at the tail end of that skirmish that took place deep in the Detroit zone. Does David Pasternak sometimes surprise people with his physicality?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's definitely a strong guy, really balanced on his skates, and he's not scared to stick his nose in there and get in there. So yeah, obviously he plays hard, and that's definitely an underappreciated part of his game.
Last thing, what will be some of the talking points looking ahead to the second?
Yeah, I think just sticking with it and sticking with our game plan, and obviously just keep executing in all different facets of the game.
Thanks, James.
Yep, thank you.
It's only human to be passionate, loyal, and all in when it comes to the Bruins, and it's only human to expect the same from your bank. Just like every season, TD will be here for all the wins, losses, and memorable moments. TD Bank, the bank of the Boston Bruins, member FDIC, TD Bank, N.A. Bruins will be working right to left here in the second period. Patra, Frederick, Geeky begin for Jim Montgomery. Red Wings win the draw, pumped in by Gostisbehere, and we start the middle frame. Bruins send it up the left side, back into the Detroit end. Gostisbehere indirect off the wall. Comfer will throw it deep. Came over as a free agent after spending the early portion of his career in Colorado, originally drafted by Buffalo, and came to the Avs in the Ryan O'Reilly deal. Far side in the Detroit end. Galeno pinned against the wall by Patra. Patra and Van Riemsdyk, your goal scorers in the first. Lohrei pitches along the near side. Puck skids by him. Frederick able to slow up the Red Wings as they try to motor out to the neutral zone. Frederick to Patra near circle. Button hook near half wall, up to the left point. Rister kicked free by Hull, and the Red Wings counter the other way. They've got numbers. Over the line, left side, Gostisbehere. Right circle, Comfer shoots, blocked by Lohrei. Slammed back of the net over to the far side by Raymond. Just underway here in the second. Bruins up 2-1. Back of the net, Comfer. Raymond to the far circle. Shoots, Allmark the save. The rebound bounces off him up top, held in by Raymond. Right circle, it's Seider. Shoots. Hallmark the save, couldn't spot it. Swept out of there by Shattenkirk and back in the Detroit end.
Bruins need a change. Patro's got to get off the ice. Alongside Geeky there. They've been out there for a little while. They had a good offensive zone shift, and then they have to play defense.
Puck flipped into the far corner Bruins zone. Lorei gets inside position on Raymond. And now Pasternak up right wing. Over the red line. He'll flip it to the right circle looking for Van Riemsdyk. Cut off. And on the fresh ice it slides out to the neutral zone. Bruins have to delay. Van Riemsdyk was still in zone. Zacha drives it in. Pasternak's got it at the near point. Onside left circle. Wings it left circle to Heinen. Swoops left of the net. Centered. Oh, he had Zacha and he fanned on the one-timer.
Yeah, in tight pass. Heinen's had his legs here most of this game. Penetrates into the left wing circle, down deep. Zacha kind of peels off, gets himself open, makes himself available.
Beecher kicks it over the line. Lost the puck, had it stripped by Rasmussen. 3-on-2 the other way in transition. Dropped to the far side. Sprong centered. Perron tried to drive it up top. Beecher got a piece of that. And now Heinen's got it. Heinen center circle. Heinen over the line left side. Drops for Wotherspoon. Bounced it back of the net. Petrie took a hard hit by Beecher. Look out here. Now Rasmussen over the line. To the right circle. Perron holds, shoots. And Ullmark to save the rebound. Set right back to him by Sprong, and he gloves it.
Now you want to be aggressive on the forecheck. That's well and good, but you get three guys below the goal line that time, and all of a sudden now you really got to get in on yours to get back. That last shift, Potter had the puck. He pulled up. He was looking for an open man. Came all the way back out to the blue line. He's the last guy there. There's nobody else back there. Try to get a shot through, which is fine. But to make sure you don't get stripped out high or taken away out high.
17-11 left here in the second. Bruins 2, Wings 1.
A lot of composure, that kid.
19 years old. Coyle digs in for the draw for the Bruins. Against Andrew Kopp, the Ann Arbor, Michigan native. The puck squirts up the middle. DeBrusk muscled it free. He outbattled Comfer for it. We're going to have a Wings penalty. Petrie took down Marchand.
Yeah, I thought Marchand just blew a tire there.
So the Bruins will embark on their second power play, scoreless with the first, and an opportunity to move back in front by 2.
There's a soft chip off the wall. Marchand's going to try to get by Petrie. Oh, you know what happened? He stepped on his stick. Marchand, as he was trying to get around him, he stepped on Petrie's stick.
Face-off left circle in the Red Wings end. Zacha crouches down for the draw. Wins it. Near side, Van Riemsdyk. Bats it up top, Shattenkirk. Near circle, Pasternak. And I think we're going to have a penalty after Seider got tripped up.
Yeah, Van Riemsdyk, they're going to call interference.
We'll play 4 aside for the next minute 55.
It's just been a steady stream of obscenities being hailed at the referees every time there's a penalty. Riemsdyk's just trying to go to the net. And they run into each other. Seider's trying to get to the puck carrier. Goes down pretty easy, too. Yeah, neither coach and a lot of these players are not happy right now.
Faceoff will take place in the left circle, the Bruins end.
And there's contact there. That was more of a penalty than I thought Carlos was in the first period.
Here's Larkin. He'll dig down for the draw. Larkin with a secondary assist on Detroit's lone goal. Leads the team with 16 points. Bruins win the draw. Shovel it over to the near side. And it's swept up the middle by Lindholm all the way down. Played by Husso. And Detroit will set it up behind their own net. Mata will wheel up the middle, watched by Coyle. Mata drops for DeBrincat center circle. DeBrincat over the line right side. Left it for Larkin. Wheels to the middle. Left point now fed left to the net. Mata gave it away to DeBrusk. And then DeBrusk gave it right back to DeBrincat. Shoots wide as Ullmark pushed out the challenge and cut down the angle. Left circle now, Larkin. Fires. Ullmark got it off the left shoulder and it drifts into the right corner. Some tenuous moments here for the Bruins in their own zone. Now DeBrusk will carry out over the red line, over the blue line right side. Picked up his first goal of the season on Thursday. Fires it in. Bruins change. 4 aside for the next 52 seconds. Gostisbehere wheels in. To the left point, Raymond. He has the lone Detroit goal. Raymond trying to flip it near side. Picked off by Mitchell. Steers it around to the near side. In pursuit was Comfer. Mitchell up left wing. Dish to the center circle. Pastrnak over the line, high slot. Shoots Husso to save the rebound. Mitchell denied by Husso. He couldn't elevate it over his pad. And now Raymond's got it. He'll twist back into his own zone. Watched by Pastrnak. Sider leaves it in front of the penalty box. Comfer coughed it up. Here's Lori. Up right wing. Pastrnak right circle. Tees it up. Husso with a stick save. Out at center ice. Comfer with a step on Lori. He just grabbed a hold of Lori's stick. Lori let it go. He gets his stick in transition from Zacha, and Lori now barking at the referee.
He chicken winged it. Lori sticks there, and it just the arm just comes right down on it. He let it go, and it was still under his arm.
So in 2 seconds, Jeff Petry's going to hop out. It'll be a 5-second two-man advantage. Then James Van Riemsdyk pops out. Early in his career, he did kill penalties for Toronto, but they took him off the PK because of the amount of minutes he was playing for the Leafs. Coyle in for the draw against Larkin. Left circle in the Bruins zone. 2-1 Bruins. Larkin wins the draw. Gostisbehere fakes the shot, fires, and an easy save made by Ullmark.
Petry out of the box now.
3 seconds remaining on the Van Riemsdyk penalty. Larkin directing traffic. Coyle in for the draw. Coyle wins it. Drilled up the left side and down by Lindholm. And Riemsdyk is out. He's going to head off and change. Marchand steps on. The active leader in shorthanded goals here in the National Hockey League. DeBrincat wheels his way through the middle. Had it picked off. Now Marchand coming the other way. Leaves it for Coyle into the right circle. Coyle walks to the middle. Poke checked. Now you got to head back the other way. Larkin over the line. His feed for DeBrincat. In some skates, the Bruins. Guided out to the neutral zone. Scooped up by Coyle over the line left side. Shoots, and he sailed it over the crossbar. Marchand scoops it up. Marchand to the right circle. Marchand wasted a little time. Bruins short for another minute 9. He'll head off and change. Larkin's pass to DeBrincat over the line. Swept to Raymond right circle. Right point now. Gostisbehere walks to the middle of the right circle. Raymond peels back. Right of the cage. Man open. Backdoor. Perron healed it wide. Heinen shoveled it up the middle and out. Red Wings trying to regroup quickly. Bruins short for another 45 seconds. Up 2-1. We played just over 6 minutes here in the second period. Heinen trying to free a puck far side from Perron. Battle to get it back. Right circle Raymond. Sent it to the slot. Larkin had a shot blocked by Heinen. Right corner Wotherspoon. Poked off his stick by Larkin. DeBrincat up top. Now left point Gostisbehere to DeBrincat. Left of the cage. Centered, and Larkin fan on his one-timer.
They wanted him from the half wall and then, or the bumper, and then they wanted him from down by the goal line. And Larkin was there. There was a little space.
10 seconds left on the Bruins penalty kill. Puck sent up the left side by Gostisbehere. In front of his bench, Sprong drills it in. Ullmark slows it. Mitchell in the near corner. And the Bruins back to full strength. Lori's out of the box. Bruins trying to hit him with a breakaway pass, but it got picked off and swept deep into the Bruins' end. Ullmark couldn't stop it back of the net. Near side, Wallman. Back of the cage, it's centered, fired, and Ullmark a point-blank save on Kopp. And the Bruins flip it back into the Detroit zone. And we have an icing call.
Yeah, a little pressure following the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4 hit for the Red Wings. Couple good opportunities. That last one by Kopp gets a nice pass, backhand pass from below the goal line. So kind of a rolling puck. He's able to contain it and get a shot away. That's Allmark making another chest save.
Face-off left circle in the Bruins end. Zaka will dig down for the draw. Bruins win it, can't corral it cleanly. And then they muscle it free, send it up the middle just behind DeBrusque. And back out to center ice. Rattled back into the Bruins zone. Shattenkirk far side, trying to chop it free. Can't. Mitchell cranked it up the far glass. This will roll back into the Red Wings end. Not far enough for icing. Jeff Petrie just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, he had the long strides going.
Far side at center ice. Geekie spun around and down. 12-10 left here in the second. Bruins 2 and the Red Wings 1. Van Riemsdyk and Patra scoring for the Bruins to make it 2-0. Along the far side, we got another penalty here after Rasmussen got knocked down. Lorai's going to head off. We'll take a timeout. 12 minutes to go here in the second. The Bruins going shorthanded, leading 2-1 here in Detroit on the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Hear that music? It can only mean it's breakfast bagel time at McDonald's. Ah, the McDonald's breakfast bagel sandwich. A fluffy folded egg, 2 slices of American cheese, plus your choice of a savory steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or breakfast sausage, all on a perfectly toasted bagel. It's bagel time. At participating McDonald's.
With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in business into your busy day. Your graduation team, led by your own GCU counselor, provides you with the personal support you need to succeed. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Hey, Scott. What brings you into the pharmacy?
I'm thinking about getting one of the updated COVID-19 vaccines.
Great. Do you know which type of vaccine you'd like?
There's more than one?
Yep, there are different types of vaccines available. You can learn more about them at WeDoVaccines.com. If you have questions or want to make an appointment, give me a call.
What was that website again?
WeDoVaccines.com.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
This message was brought to you by Novavax.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Mason Lohrei back to the box, 2 for boarding. And the Bruins going shorthanded again. This will be the Red Wings' 5th power play chance. We haven't even hit the halfway point of the game.
For Lohrei, it's Rasmussen sees him coming. He's against the boards. He turns towards the boards. Lohrei kind of pushes him with one hand, but he's pushing him on the numbers. And then Rasmussen into the boards. Montgomery still giving it to the referee.
Michael Markovich did go over there. Montgomery still talking as Markovich leaves.
He stayed, like Rasmussen stayed on the ice. He looked over at the referee and then he stayed on the ice. Now he's staying on the bench. So, wasn't hurt, but.
Bruins bat the puck to the near side. Can't get it out. Near point Larkin. Flipped it to the near corner. Carlo along the near side. And the Bruins, Brad Marchand will sail it all the way down. 1:40 remaining on the Detroit power play. They have their only goal on the man advantage. Here's DeBrincat around to check over the line right side. DeBrusque got a piece of it. Back of the net. Shovel to the middle, and Carlo will bat a bouncing puck all the way down. Settled by Husso at the bottom of the right wing circle. Carlo and Lindholm head off. Wotherspoon and Mitchell head on. DeBrincat leaves along the near side. Larkin, up right wing. Raymond pounds it in. It's on the glass, so Omar can't get it. Oh, the Red Wings wanted another penalty. In the far corner, Perron was taken down. Then Larkin was down, lost his stick, and he's going to go off slowly. 10:54 left here in the second. 50 seconds remaining on the Detroit power play. Second unit on for the Wings. Here's Sprong, more of a shooter than a disher. Feeds left to the net. It's sent out in front. And over to the near side, Wallman. Right circle, Comfort, top right wing circle. Wallman directed to the far side. Now Seider shoots, looking for a tip. And Mitchell cranked it up right wing and down. Husso sets it up. 20 seconds left on the penalty to Lori. Seider fakes, carries ahead, drops it for Comfort. Comfort steers it over the line left side. He beat two guys. Far circle, Comfort gets a return feed. Up top, Seider pivots. Sent to the far circle. Kopp, far side, the Bruins about to be back at full strength. The one-timer, they score! It's Wallman, who fired it just over Omar, right as the penalty was expiring. Bruins 2, Red Wings 2.
Just as Mason Loy was about to come out of the box, good puck movement here by the Wings. Started on the left elbow, up high to the middle. And it's Wallman in the right wing circle. And he's going to get all of this one. It's going to be a rising shot up short side, past the glove, up over the shoulder of Linus Ullmark. That's a bomb. He's at the top of the circle. He gets all that. I don't think it hit anybody's stick on the way up. I think he just got all of it.
So we got a 2-2 game as the Red Wings have battled back. For Wallman, his third goal of the season. He had a career-high 9 goals last year. Played his college hockey at Providence.
He's wearing the neck guard. You know, that's been a big topic here over the last little while. I guess there are a couple Washington Capitals that are wearing them. He's wearing one now.
TJ Oshie apparently has a company that makes them.
Oh, yeah. Now the referee's getting it from the Red Wings bench.
Not sure what that's about. Far corner in the Bruins zone. Didn't see exactly why Larkin went down. High slot, Mata shoots, and that got deflected. Rebound, batted to the near side, but the Bruins, because of the penalties, have allowed the Red Wings to rally. Puck sent over to the near side. The Bruins chip it off the glass and back into the Red Wings' end. 9.5 left here in the second. Bruins 2, Red Wings 2. The 2 goals the Bruins scored came 5 on 5.
Well, they only had the one power play. Technically they had 2, but they only got a few seconds from it.
Right of the Bruins net, Zarnik a drive, and it's taken in by Omar, and we'll take a timeout. 9:12 left here in the second. Bruins and Red Wings are tied up at 2 here in Detroit. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid today, your family is protected tomorrow. With us, you'll find patience, compassion, and attention to detail that is second to none. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Grand Canyon University makes earning your degree possible with over 130 academic programs for traditional campus students, with more than 80 bachelor's programs offered online. GCU provides you with the personal support you need, from complimentary unofficial transcript evaluations within 24 business hours to scholarships, academic support, and your GCU graduation team, led by your own university counselor. Find your purpose at GCU. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Felger and Maz, afternoons 2 to 6 on the Sports Hub.
Wallman from Sider and Sprong. It comes just as the power play was about to expire. Toes on the man advantage. So the Bruins have allowed both goals tonight on the power play. The Bruins getting flagged for 3 minor penalties in a 5-minute span, including one while they were on the power play themselves. Face off in the near circle, the Bruins end. We mentioned in the pregame show, Derek Forbert is day-to-day with a lower body injury. He is on the trip and stayed out late to skate today. Off the draw, the Bruins chip it free, guided ahead, back in the Detroit zone, and we have an icing call.
Fans of Video Bank and Patrice Bergeron have teamed up again this season for Assists for Kids. For every Boston assist, they'll donate $50 up to $37,000 to help Metro West Youth hockey players pay for hockey. Get details at videobank.com/Team Bergeron. Video Bank, honest to goodness, member FDIC, member DIF.
Kopp against Zacha, face-off left circle in the Bruins' end. Puck squirts to the far side. Sider's got it. Sider shoots. Hallmark the save. There is a rebound. Swept out of there by Carlo. And out to center ice. Sider sent it up the middle. Put it in Comper's feet. Banked over the line. A little too far for Kopp. Carlo back of the net. Over to the near side. Lindholm. He'll swat it ahead. Didn't get out. Rasmussen near side. Took Zacha's stick away. Zacha trying to get it back. The puck rimmed over to the far side. Sent out in front. Now right circle Sider. Left point Wallman fakes. He'll wheel back. Then almost gave it away to Pasternak as he was looking to tee up the shot. Left point Wallman shoots. Blocked. Back of the net. It's Lindholm. Wheeling ahead. Dish to Van Riemsdyk. Took a hit from Sider. Sider trying to work him over. Here's Zacha. Center point, shoots, blocked. Rebound along the near side, and Kopp has it. Rasmussen wobbles the puck to the right hash Bruins zone. Mitchell settles it behind his net. Just under 8 minutes remaining in the second. Bruins 2, Red Wings 2. Mitchell drills it up the middle. Thrown deep by Heinen. Puck pounded over to the near side. This won't get out. Lorei left point. Shoots, deflected. And it's swatted to the near hash. Near corner, Petrie has a problem with Petrie. Played his college hockey not far from here. He had his legs taken out by Petrie. And now speeding the other way is DeBrincat. DeBrincat pulls up. DeBrincat far side, drops. Sent back of the net. Over to the near side. Up to the right point, Petrie rink wide. The one-timer blocked by Steen. Far wall, Heinen chases, back of the net. Veleno, centered, popped over to the far side by Raymond. Left point, long drive. Allmark takes it in, and the puck sticks to him.
The Bruins trying to get back to their game right now. They've been back on their heels the majority of this period. As you mentioned, a lot of it because of the penalties, but now the Red Wings have some of that momentum after that second goal was scored, and the Bruins are having trouble finding that skating game. A couple chances to clear the puck. The Bruins unable to do it.
I haven't seen Dylan Larkin since he got shaken up earlier this period. Face-off left circle in the Bruins end. Bruins 2, the Red Wings 2. 7 minutes to go here in the second. Coyle digs down.
Yeah, if there was a replay of what happened, we didn't see it.
Got an icing call here on the Bruins. Face-off will come back down to our right.
It was right after Piranha, right at the same time. Piranha was kind of getting his feet taken off from under him down in the corner, but I don't think Larkin was anywhere near that. But they ended up being in the same spot by the time they slid. I don't know if he got clipped one by the net or not sure.
That would be a significant piece out of the lineup for Detroit. Their leading scorer, tied for 7th in the league coming in. Bruins win another draw, drill it up the glass, back in the Detroit end. Mata being pursued by DeBrusk. Send it over to the far side. Coyle's going to leap in. Registered the hit. Knocked down Hull as the puck is slammed deep into the Bruins zone. Wotherspoon couldn't play it cleanly. It squirts to the near side. Zarnik chipped it back of the net. Now Perron had his stick lifted. Wotherspoon muscled it ahead, up left wing. Threw it to the middle of Coyle.
That's a good battle one in the corner there by Wotherspoon.
High slot to Brusque, right of the net. Coyle shoots, he scores! That was a shot pass to the far post, and Coyle slams it home. Bruins 3, Red Wings 2.
Oh, it's a beautiful finish, but let's take this all the way back into the Bruins zone. Wotherspoon wins a battle. Nice feather pass right into the middle of the ice, and it's going to send the Bruins on their way. So tape-to-tape pass, wins the battle with Sprong, gets his feet moving, getting up the ice, pass it into the middle. Now it's Coyle with the puck. He's going to drop it off here for DeBrusk. DeBrusk can make a hard cut from right wing towards the middle. Coyle's going down to the net on the post, and Jake DeBrusk finds him there. It's just a tap in right behind the left leg of Husso. So Wotherspoon gets his first point as a Bruin.
For Charlie Coyle, that's his second goal of the season. For Wotherspoon, last year he made his NHL debut, 1 assist in 12 games with the Islanders. And the Bruins able to respond to move back in front. Puck drilled back of the Bruins net over to the near side. Frederick hacked it up left wing. He got a foot race here. Comfer has to wheel back to get it away from Geekie. Geekie lost an edge. Out at center ice, Lohrei trying to swat the puck away from Kopp. Gostisbehere wings it up the near side. This will go all the way down.
It would have been icing, but Allmark left the net.
Now in transition, here's Geekie over the line, high slot. Twist to the left point, just onto the ice. Carlo shoots, blocked. Comfer, end of his shift. Left wing feed, Kopp dribbles it deep into the Bruins zone. Icing.
We'll get a couple groans from the fans.
5:31 left here in the second. Bruins 3 and the Red Wings 2. Coyle from DeBrusk and Wotherspoon. So Jake DeBrusk continues to pile up some points. Give him 1 goal, 5 points on the season. Zacha in for the draw with Pasternak to his left, Van Riemsdyk in the slot. The linesman taking his sweet time to drop this one. Red Wings win it. Petrie bottled up by Pasternak. Back of the net. Punched over to the far side. Rasmussen couldn't rattle it out cleanly. Got a little help from Kopp. Cut off by Zacha. Couple Red Wings change in transition. Here's Pasternak, right circle. Shoots. Going blocker side. He missed the target. Lindholm shoots. Blocked. Now look out. Red Wings trying to spring Comfer into his shift. Now he's going to break off here. As Lindholm has it near corner. Up the left side, Pasternak. Bumped by Seider. Puck sent to the left of Husso. Back of the net to Brinkett. Raked it over to the far side. The Bruins keep it in. Chip to the near corner. Seider takes a look. The Bruins are going to change. 4:47 left here in the second. Bruins 3 and the Red Wings 2. This is the start of a 2-game road trip for the Bruins.
Larkin, by the way, back out there.
Along the near side, right point, it's Seider. Wings it across the blue line. Long shot, and Omar kicks it out. Good screen out in front. Zacha hooks the puck to the middle. Steen sprints over the line. Got an option to his left. Fires, blocked. Rebound right corner, Steen. Steen tripped up. We're going to have a Red Wings penalty. Wallman's going to go.
Both referees had that one.
4:15 left here in the second. Bruins going to the power play, leading 3-2 in Detroit. On the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid today, your family is protected tomorrow. With us, you'll find patience, compassion, and attention to detail that is second to none. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Grand Canyon University's RN to BSN online degree program makes earning your bachelor's in nursing possible. Balance online coursework with local in-person clinicals to position yourself for potential leadership opportunities in the time you have from wherever you are, leaving room for what matters. Achieve your goals with your personalized plan and team behind you. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Everybody's choosy about something. It might be your favorite snack.
2 scoops of Rocky Road, please.
Your style.
Those earrings look amazing on you.
Or the things you like to do with your best friend. You can be choosy when it comes to getting a COVID-19 vaccine, too. If you're thinking about getting an updated vaccine, there's more than one type available. You can find out more at WeDoVaccines.com. This message was brought to you by Novavax.
The home of the Bees, the Sports Hub.
Face off left circle in the Detroit end. Jake Wallman off 2 for a trip. So the Bruins will embark on the power play for only the 3rd time. Kevin Shattenkirk mentioned the other day, when the power play's been successful, it's been a lot of simple things. Teams are taking away David Pastrnak, so it's finding what's available.
Well, yeah, being decisive with the puck movement is another, all part of that. Not being stationary. There's a time for it. There's a time to move. Establish a shot.
Pastrnak has only 1 of his 8 goals on the power play. Bruins win the draw. Left point Shattenkirk wheels to the middle. Feeds near side. Pastrnak sent it out in front. Kick to the far side by Sherratt. Held in right point by Zacha. Good read. Leaves it right point Shattenkirk. Back to Zacha. Pivots. Throws it across. Pastrnak shoots. Blocked. Oh, Petrie's going to have to walk it off. Pastrnak attacks left circle. Swings up top. Zacha drive. Blocked by Kopp, and down it goes.
Oh, 2 big blocks. Petrie, and he's thinking about going up, and he's going to stay. And Kopp out high. That's a good setup right there for Zacha.
Now Zacha wheels in a high slot. Offside as it's chipped down to the Bruins bench. 1:24 left on the Wallman penalty.
See if Jim Montgomery talked about trying to get the second unit a little bit more time, but he's going to stick with this top unit right now.
Face-off in front of the Bruins bench. 3:39 left here in the second. The 2 teams have traded goals this period. Bruins in front 3-2. Zacha and Larkin will reset. Bruins win another draw. Pastrnak over the line left side. Shakes around to check. Left of the cage. Walks out in front. Husso the save. He tested him. Left point Shattenkirk. Dusts it off. Fakes. Swings it across. Marchand. A head fake. Far wall. Hits the brakes. Brushed it up top. Shattenkirk kept it in. Marchand far corner. To the far circle. Van Riemsdyk through his legs. Almost banked it home. Near side Pastrnak. Knocked down. The Red Wings give it away. Marchand shoots. Husso the save. He had to scramble for that one.
He came way out too.
Right circle. Marchand shattered his stick. He's close to his bench though. And then Mata, nice dish to the middle. Here's Larkin. Fires it in, gloved by Ullmark. And he's forced to hold it with Larkin charging the front of the net. .35 seconds left on the Bruins power play. 2:50 left here in the second.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Van Riemsdyk, he took a look over his shoulder. He was trying to pass that puck to Pastrnak. So we've seen him go between the legs, because his back is to the goaltender, and as he's turning, go between the legs for a shot. But that one, he took a peek over his right shoulder. He could see Pastrnak was back there, and he got it, and he tried to go right between the legs behind him on the backhand.
Van Riemsdyk with a goal and an assist tonight. Off to a good start his first season as a Bruin. 4 goals, 7 points. Off the draw, it squirts to Patra. He hasn't played a lot here in the second. Got a goal tonight. Geekie over the line left side. Knocked down by Petrie. Petrie back of the net. Met by Coyle. Petrie couldn't get it out. Knocked out of midair by DeBrusque. This one rattled ahead. Comfer swings it over the line looking for Kopp. 10 seconds left on the Bruins power play. Along the near side. High slot now. Sherratt left circle. Kopp fires. High blocker save made by Ullmark and off the surface.
Well, fans, Catches Law, the official law firm of the Boston Bruins, has won over $2 billion for their clients. When you're injured and can't work, turn to Catches Law. There's no fee unless you win. Go to catcheslaw.com to schedule your free consultation today.
Face off far circle the Bruins and 2 seconds remaining on the Detroit penalty. 2:17 left here in the middle frame. Mileno in to take the draw against Beecher. Played his college hockey just west of here at Michigan. Puck sent out in front. Hall, right circle. Shoots. Olmark the save. He was in tight. Rebound. Sent out in front. Olmark. What a stop out in front on Raymond. He got a chance to shovel it right in front of the Bruins net. Puck slammed around to the near side, out to center ice. Here's Raymond, sprints over the line. Angled out by Lohrei, sent out in front, and the shot by DeBrincat gobbled up by Olmark.
DeBrincat's, look, he's the 3-man on the left side. It looks like he's going to go for that far post, and he kind of pulls up in front of Carlo to receive that pass from Raymond. Plus, Carlo's got to respect, if Raymond does get the step and tries to go to the net, he's got to come in there.
DeBrincat, the Farmington Hills, Michigan native, he did not want to sign with Ottawa as a restricted free agent, essentially forced to trade. And Steve Yzerman, the general manager here, was able to work something out with the Senators. James Van Riemsdyk has to come back on the ice. 1:52 left here in the second, 3-2 Bruins. Larkin will take the draw in the near circle against Zacha. Off the draw, Zacha trying to kick it free. It's in some skates, won by Carlo. Carlo then looked like he may have taken a stick up high. We play on. Back of the net, Carlo. Shoveled it over to the near side. Van Riemsdyk hooks it back into the Detroit end. Now Seider drills it up the middle. Bruins get a stick on it. Punch it up left wing. Lindholm tries to settle it. Redirected in by Van Riemsdyk. Husso back of the net. Couple big saves this period. Pasternak shoots and nearly a tip. And Husso gloves it. You got Van Riemsdyk in the blue paint. He's been in and around it all night.
Him and Seider have been battling all night. And Seider that had him wrapped up. Pasternak tried to get Husso before that. Husso threw it around the boards. And then he had to scramble to get back into the net.
1:18 left here in the second. Bruins 3, Red Wings 2. For the O-Zone draw, it'll be Patra, Frederick, and Geekie. Geekie's going to take it. Mitchell and Lohrei in the back end. Geekie wins the draw. It's flipped up the middle. Lohrei faded back into the neutral zone. Perron wings it deep. Now far side, Mitchell tries to get command of the puck. Petrie center point, shoots wide. Rebound hard off the wall. That was something everybody noticed about this arena when it was first built, how active the boards were. Bruins drive it ahead. Here's Frederick. Might have a 2-on-1. Frederick over the line right side. Pulls up. Shoots blocked. Rebound. Frederick got a piece of it, gets it back, swept right point, Mitchell. Shot it back of the net, Sherratt along the near side. Bruins changing, got a hustle. Kopp to the middle, fakes a pass, now delivers it far side, Perron. 35 seconds left here in the period, 3-2 Bruins. Petrie back of the net, over to the near side, Seider keeps it in, rink wide. Sprong, not a comp for center point, drifts to the left point. Met there by Frederick, spins off the check. Give and go. It's sent out in front. Frederick chases far side. Sprong chipped it up top. Right point. Seider shoots. And it's deflected wide. Lindholm knocked down one of the Red Wings in front. That's Comfer, who's now peeling himself off the ice surface.
I think Geekie just blocked another one. He's blocked 2 shots. He's trying to shake it off and get to the bench.
And that'll do it for the middle frame. So each team with a goal in the second period. At the end of 2, it's the Bruins 3 and the Red Wings 2. Pierce and I will bring you back for the second intermission in a moment. On the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CRV at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Grand Canyon University, an affordable private Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country, offering more than 270 programs online. In addition to federal grants and aid, GCU's online students received nearly $130 million in institutional scholarships in 2022. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you may qualify for.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Hey, Scott. What brings you in at the pharmacy?
I'm thinking about getting one of the updated COVID-19 vaccines.
Great. Do you know which type of vaccine you'd like?
There's more than one?
Yep, there are different types of vaccines available. You can learn more about them at wedovaccines.com. If you have questions or want to make an appointment, give me a call.
What was that website again?
wedovaccines.com.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
This message was brought to you by Novavax.
Have you ever covered a carpet stain with a rug, ignored a leaky faucet, pretended your half-painted living room is supposed to look like that? Well, you're not alone. We've all got unfinished home projects, but there's an easier way. Thumbtack is the app that makes it easier to care for your home. Pull out your phone, and in just a few taps, search, chat, and book highly rated pros right in your neighborhood. Download Thumbtack and start caring for your home the easier way.
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call, clickgrainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Connect with Boston's home for sports online. 98.5thesportshub.com.
Wotherspoon muscled it ahead, up left wing. Threw it to the middle of Coyle.
That's a good battle one in the corner there by Wotherspoon.
High slot to Brust, right of the net. Coyle shoots, he scores! That was a shot pass to the far post, and Coyle slams it home. Bruins 3, Red Wings 2. That's the scores. We've hit the second intermission in Detroit. Bruins on top over the Red Wings 3-2. That was a huge goal to dent some of Detroit's momentum.
They had momentum because of all the power plays in the beginning, or earlier in the period, and then they keep the Bruins back on their heels. They had found their skating game. The Bruins, second period, hard to get off. It's you get out there on some long shifts. They had clearing attempts that didn't get out of the zone. So there were a number. The Bruins really didn't have much of a sustained attack at all in that second period. They had a couple shifts here and there, but not many. But they finally started to get back to their game there a little bit later on in that second period. Give Parker Wotherspoon a ton of credit on that goal. Wins a one-on-one battle in the corner, gets his feet moving. I think that's important. Also, sometimes you get, as a defenseman, you just get so stationary when you have the puck on your stick. You're looking to make a pass. Got his feet moving. Finds Coyle in the middle of the ice. Nice little pass there. And, Coyle and DeBrusque do the rest. Nice move by DeBrusque. And Coyle stops right on the goal line and just shovels that shot pass, like you described it, from DeBrusque past the left foot or left pad of Husso. So, yes, big goal to make it 3-2. Penalty killing, sprung a leak or two here today. Detroit was determined to get back on the board on that power play. It's been 4 games since they've scored And they had, at that time, when they came to Boston, they were the number one power play. So it's dipped a little bit, but they've got 2 here today. The second one came right at the tail end of the Lori penalty. So now I'm sure, topic conversation, you might take a penalty, but make them earn it. Make it a penalty that they have to call. Don't be reaching in with the stick. Don't be doing, both coaches have been just hot today at the referees, and every player that's going to the box has been upset with the calls. Even ones that aren't made, they're upset with them. Perron got taken down. He had a conversation with the referee a little while after that. It was just, it was constant that whole period. First period as well, but second period for sure. And it's just, so now I think both teams, that discussion in there has to be, okay, we got a game to win here. Let's concentrate on what we need to do to get 2 points out of this one. Bruins have put themselves in a good position. See if they continue to build off of that last goal.
Bruins have outscored Detroit 3-0, 5-on-5.
Yeah, well, there you go. Stay out of the box. As good as your power play has been, Detroit can move that puck around pretty well in that offensive zone. There's been a lot of confidence up front for them, especially. Gossespierre, he looked like he was done a couple years ago. All of a sudden now he's found a home. He's running this power play, and he's playing with a lot of confidence out on that blue line.
Linus Ullmark was really testing that second period in particular. Detroit put 16 shots on net, and a lot of them near the blue paint.
Yeah, he's been really good again here in this game. That last shot was a bomb by Wallman up high over the glove hand side, and then the one that beat him in the first period, Raymond, that actually went under the glove he shot it from the right wing and it went just under the glove, which we've seen a lot of shots being scored in that spot on goaltenders this year, especially. It seems like it's a trend that's you're seeing more and more goals scored that way. But yeah, you go back to the first period. We haven't really talked about that yet. Matthew Patra with a beautiful goal, nice deke on Husso to beat him. And James Van Riemsdyk, he's been involved all over the ice here today. Penalty, he's got a goal, he's got an assist. He's been around the front of the net, which he usually is. That's his bread and butter. He's got to be there. Him and Sider have had a battle going on all night. It's good to see him be able to get on the board and some meaningful goals there. And Morgan Geeky's got a couple of big blocks, but I think the key for them is to get skating in. When they talk about transition from D to offense, when you've got the puck in your own zone, you got to get moving north. There's been times where some of the defensemen have had pucks on their sticks, and maybe it's bouncing a little bit on them, but they're standing still trying to clear a puck instead of getting moving and clear that puck. They've had trouble clearing, not just the D, but the Bruins in general have had trouble clearing the puck out of their own zone at different times here today.
Scoring summary in the first: Van Riemsdyk his fourth at 5:21, Patre his fourth at 9:28, and then Lucas Raymond his fourth to put Detroit on the board. That coming via the man advantage, 2-1 Bruins heading into the second period. Jake Wallman ties it, his third at 9:59 via the man advantage. Charlie Coyle put the Bruins back in front, his second from Jake DeBrusk, and Parker Wotherspoon his first point as a Bruin at 13:41. Shots on goal in that second period now 17-9 in favor of Detroit through 2 periods. 31-21 Red Wings on the power play. The Bruins 0 for 3, Detroit 2 for 5. Music of the game is brought to you by Live Nation. It's the summer of '99 at Xfinity Center. For the first time in over a decade, Creed is back on the road with 3 Doors Down and Finger 11. Catch them all on August 21st. Get tickets now at livenation.com. Fusio will bring you back here and update the out-of-town NHL board when we return on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what-ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Everybody's choosy about something. It might be your favorite snack,
2 scoops of Rocky Road, please.
your style,
Those earrings look amazing on you.
or the things you like to do with your best friend. You can be choosy when it comes to getting a COVID-19 vaccine, too. If you're thinking about getting an updated vaccine, there's more than one type available. You can find out more at WeDoVaccines.com. This message was brought to you by Novavax.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Hey, checking in?
This is not just a flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
You want both the flu and COVID-19 vaccines while you're here?
This is getting 2 shots in one trip. And picking up a little fuel, too. Schedule your appointment online or stop by a pharmacy today. This is wellness made easy. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
The Celtics play here at the Sports Hub. Sports Hub headlines.
Welcome back to Detroit, where the Bruins holding on to a 3-2 lead over the Red Wings after 2 periods of play. Other games around the NHL here. Earlier this afternoon, Nashville took down the Edmonton Oilers 5-2. It was Winnipeg 5 and Arizona 3. At the end of 2 periods, Tampa has a 4-1 lead over the Ottawa Senators. Also at the end of 2, St. Louis 3, Montreal 2. In Toronto, the Buffalo Sabres have a 3-2 lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs at the end of 2 periods. In the second, Washington 2 and Columbus 1. Kings 2, Philadelphia Flyers nothing. That came in the second period. Also in the second, the Islanders 3 and the Carolina Hurricanes 1. Chicago's jumped out to a 3-0 lead over the Florida Panthers after 1 period. Also at the end of 1, the Rangers 3 and the Minnesota Wild nothing. Here in Detroit, Bruins 3, Red Wings 2. Third period action is coming up next on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
When your celebration of life is prepaid today, your family is protected tomorrow. With us, you'll find patience, compassion, and attention to detail that is second to none. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Everybody's choosy about something. It might be your favorite snack,
2 scoops of Rocky Road, please.
your style,
Those earrings look amazing on you.
or the things you like to do with your best friend. You can be choosy when it comes to getting a COVID-19 vaccine, too. If you're thinking about getting an updated vaccine, there's more than one type available. You can find out more at WeDoVaccines.com. This message was brought to you by Novavax.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Hey, checking in?
This is not just a flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
You want both the flu and COVID-19 vaccines while you're here?
This is getting 2 shots in one trip. And picking up a little fuel, too. Schedule your appointment online or stop by a pharmacy today. This is wellness made easy. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, ofatumumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something different, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta and check out the details at kesimpta.com. Brought to you by Novartis Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
At Enterprise, we know you're constantly on the move. Getting this?
Thanks, Mom.
Fixing that. You reach a destination. And then it's on to the next. And when life is moving at the speed of, well, life, Enterprise is right there with you. Around the corner and around the globe. We'll keep you moving forward. Enterprise. For lives in drive.
Listen live. Check out our podcast with the 98.5 The Sports Hub app.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network.
Boston. This is Boston's most listened to sports station. Boston's home for sports. 98.5 The Sports Hub. Beasley Media Group Station. Now it's time to look back at 100 years of Boston Bruins hockey, presented by Granite City Electric.
Walton to Bailey across the line, going on Park. Bailey cuts in front, shoots.
Tonight we remember Garnet Ace Bailey. Drafted by the Bruins in 1966, Bailey played 5 seasons for the Boston Bruins, beginning in 1968, earned a Stanley Cup ring with the Bees in 1972. The Bruins sent the left wing here to Detroit in exchange for defenseman Gary Doak in 1973. And following his 10-year career in the NHL, Bailey became the director of pro scouting for the Los Angeles Kings. He tragically died on 9/11 while aboard one of the planes that crashed into the World Trade Center. In his memory, Bailey's family formed the Ace Bailey Children's Foundation, dedicated to supporting programs that ease the strain of hospitalization on infants, children, and their families at the Tufts Medical Center. That look back at 100 years of Bees hockey was presented by Granite City Electric Supply, celebrating 100 years of service to electrical contractors and our communities throughout New England. Go to granitecityelectric.com. Both teams back on the ice. We're about ready to start the third period. Bruins up 3-2. They are 5-0-1 when they take a lead into the third period here early in the season. Detroit 1-4-1 when they trail heading into the last 20. Bruins are off to face the Dallas Stars after tonight's game. That'll take place on Monday. Duncan pregame begins at 7:30. Face-off at 8 o'clock. Coyle, DeBrusk, and Marchand up front for Jim Montgomery, with Mitchell and Lori in the back end. Bruins will be working left to right here in this third period, looking to try and improve to 10-0-1. And make it a perfect 5-0 to start the season on the road.
Had a good game tonight between two powerhouses out west, right? Vegas is already 10-0-1 coming into tonight's game against the Colorado Avalanche.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. Bruins win the draw. Mitchell, rink wide to Lori, playing in his second NHL game. Thought about dishing it up the left side. It goes across to his partner Mitchell. Deflected in deep. Oil charges after it. Petrie swats it over to the near corner. DeBrusk dives in. And now the Red Wings the other way. DeBrincat, right wing over the line. Petrie. Closing on him was Lindholm. Back of the net. Petrie able to strip Lindholm. Following up on his rush. Lindholm's got it. Up left wing. His pass to the middle. Deflected. We were talking about these exits having an issue. Petrie shoots wide.
Well, to be perfectly honest, he's one of the guys that's had some problems doing it today.
Bruins clear it all the way down. Both teams change. 19:08 left here in the third. Bruins with a 3-2 lead here in Detroit. Bruins won the first meeting 4-1. Milano over the line right side. But Detroit felt they were not competitive in that game. Bruins send it up the near side. Steen stays with the check. Gets out to center ice. Now Heinen over the line. Been effective when he has been on the ice in a limited capacity. Puck squirts to the far wall. Comfort, dish between his legs to the middle. Mata center circle. He'll drive it softly into the left corner. Lorai met there by Veleno. Back of the net, Steen couldn't hold on to it. Slipped up top, high slot now. Mata shoots, blocked by Beecher. Right point Hull. Fires, looking for a tip. It sails wide. Comfort nearly was able to shovel it inside the near post. Near hash Veleno. Back of the net now. Comfort sets up in the office. His pass denied. Sent up the middle by the Wings and all the way back into their own zone. Jim Montgomery can change. We're 2 minutes into the third. Bruins 3, Red Wings 2. Wallman, a long pass up the right side. Rasmussen battling Wotherspoon. Rasmussen shot it through the goal mouth along the near side. Now at the left point, Gostisbehere. Wings to the near hash. Sprong. Bruins spent a little extra time in their own zone here. Perron near wall, centered. Too far for Sprong. Far corner, Gostisbehere chipped it back of the net. Along the near side, Wotherspoon one-hands it ahead. Here's Geekie, 2-on-0, right circle, walks in, centers, and Patra had his stick taken by Gostisbehere. Bruins stay with it. Now Gostisbehere shakes off Patra.
That was unselfish there from Geekie, but maybe he should have been a little more selfish. Thought that Patra could keep that stick on the ice. The referee even gave the signal as Patra looked at him and he lifted the stick legally. Gostisbehere did.
Mitchell up right wing. He'll drill it in. Bounces high off the glass into the far corner. It hops on Larkin. Larkin bounces it over to the near side. Red Wings will bat it out. Larkin drives it in, and Carlo took him down. Well, in the first period, Carlo was given an interference penalty for a lot less than that. Zaka up the middle. Right wing. Pasternak around to check. Oh, Wallman just got a piece of it. And the Bruins are offside.
Wallman tried to line Pasternak up. Pasternak got that pass on the right wing side. Geekie looks over, he sees him, he holds it. We're just getting another look at that partial 2-on-0.
Open hand. But we play on. Patra was bidding for his second. It would have been his second career 2-goal game. Scored his first 2 in Anaheim. Rasmussen gave it away to Marchand. Red Wings get it back into the slot. Sent right to the net. Out in front. And it's chipped just wide. Did Carlos save a goal with his glove? Rasmussen couldn't get it to rattle under the crossbar. Coyle springs to the middle. And now Lindholm. That was close. Sherratt wings it to his partner Petrie. Up the right side, Bruins cut it off. DeBrusque.
Carlos saved a goal not once but twice. First with the stick and then with the hand to bat it out of trouble.
Here's Mitchell. Drills it through the middle. Pasternak directs it in. Husso back of the net. Plays it over to the near side. Right point Zaka. Wings it to the far corner. Petrie watched by Van Riemsdyk. Held in Wotherspoon. Left point. Banked it. Looking for Pasternak. It's off his skates out to center ice. Wotherspoon banked it toward the Wings line. Now rattled deep into the Bruins and icing on the guys wearing red.
Yeah, quick turnover. The puck gets turned over and the Red Wings move this puck down low, and it was Kopp who tried to send it back out in front. And 2 whacks at it there. Down low for Rasmussen. Carlos stick on the first one. And then before it could come back down onto the ice, he batted away with the hand.
Face-off right circle in the Detroit end. When we spoke with Jim Montgomery this morning, he called Carlo vastly underrated. Bruins win the draw. Frederick shoots wide, going blocker side. Got a little on that. Sent out in front. Husso gave a rebound on the Lorai drive. Swept back into the Bruins zone. Icing.
A couple icings in a row here. Control off the face-off, shot by Frederick. This is the way the Bruins scored their first goal.
James Van Riemsdyk was able to scoop up a loose puck after Pavel Zacha had won a draw. Pasternak with the shot. And Van Riemsdyk shoveled it by a fallen Husso. Face off left circle in the Detroit end. 15:21 left here in the third. 3-2 Bruins. Sherratt rattles it around out to center ice. Cut off by Lori. Bruins will reload. Puck sent looking for Pastrnak behind him. Valeno drives it in. Zacha makes a beeline for him. Creates a turnover. And the Bruins will head the other way. Mitchell cranked it up left wing. Pastrnak got a stick on it. Pastrnak back of the net, forces Husso to play it over to the far side. Clean Costin hasn't played much. Sent it over to the near side. He drew the ire of Derek Lalonde in their last game, taking what he called a lazy stick penalty. They got shut out 2-0 by Florida. Bruins can't control the puck. To brink it up top. Long drive. Raymond had it go in and out of the glove of Linus Ullmark.
The handoff, or the exchange, I should say, between Carlo and Lindholm not clean that time.
Now in the slot, it's fired on net by Larkin. Blockered aside by Ullmark. Sent over to the far wall to Brinket. Zacha strips Larkin of the puck. Chipped it over to the near side. Bruins drive it ahead on right wing. Marchand plays it off the glass. Back into the Red Wings end. The Bruins can start to change. We've played 6 minutes here in the third. Giveaway, Marchand into the right circle. Marchand twists across left point. Wotherspoon shoots, blocked. DeBrusk scoops it up. Back to Wotherspoon. Looks in, shoots. Deflected just wide. Right point, Shattenkirk. Good flurry here from the Bruins. Red Wings get it. Crank it up the near side. Held in by Shattenkirk. Back of the net to DeBrusk. Knocked off stride. DeBrusk right circle. Up top to Shattenkirk. Shoots, deflected. Husso the save with Coyle out front. Puck gloved along the far side by Raymond. Couldn't get it out. Held in by Wotherspoon with some hustle. Left of the net, Marchand centered. Looking for Coyle. Picked out of midair. Wotherspoon keeps it in at the far point. Coyle converts down by DeBrincat. And the Bruins, their cross-ice pass picked off. Raymond over the red line. Over the blue line, Larkin. End of his shift. Walks in. Shoots. He scores! Larkin went by the blocker. Bruins 3, Red Wings 3.
The Red Wings playing rope-a-dope there, just in their own zone, We can't get it out. Bruins peppering pucks towards the net, and Mason Raymond gets the Bruins defense. It was Wotherspoon who was over on that right side. Him and Shattenkirk got switched. And he wasn't expecting that pass to be there that quickly. He gets Larkin to kind of reach on this play, but Larkin's so good. He leans in, protects the puck. He's a left shot coming in from the left wing. And he's able to chip it past the blocker side of Ullmark.
5th goal of the season, and we're all squared again. The Bruins had leads of 2-0 and 3-2. Back of the Bruins net, Lori sent it up the far wall. This won't get out. Back of the net, it's Comfort. Centered. Mitchell plays it to the far wall. The Wings playing with 7 defensemen tonight due to the injury to Christian Fischer. Over the line is Mitchell, and Heinen drew himself offside. We'll take a timeout. 12:47 left here in the third. Bruins and Red Wings tied up at 3 on the 98.5, the Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what-ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what-ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone, hypothetically?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Tick tock, tick tock. Before you know it, the end of the year will be here. So remember to use your vision benefits before they expire. Schedule eye exams today for the whole family by visiting pearlvision.com. Pearl Vision will cover the cost of your insurance copay or eye exam. Plus, they accept all major vision plans, including iMed. Valid prescription required. Valid at participating locations. Restrictions apply. Taxes extra. See store for details. Ends 12/31/23. Exams available at the independent doctors of optometry at or next to Pearl Vision. Some doctors employed by Pearl Vision.
Hey, Scott. What brings you into the pharmacy?
I'm thinking about getting one of the updated COVID-19 vaccines.
Great. Do you know which type of vaccine you'd like?
There's more than one?
Yep, there are different types of vaccines available. You can learn more about them at WeDoVaccines.com. If you have questions or want to make an appointment, give me a call.
What was that website again?
WeDoVaccines.com.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
This message was brought to you by Novavax.
The home of the Revs, the Sports Hub.
The Bruins' original coffee table book, Boston Bruins Blood, Sweat, and 100 Years, is available to purchase. The limited edition commemorative book includes numerous photographs of past and present Bruins legends, special essays on the history of the team, and exclusive interviews. Quantities are limited. Visit BostonProShop.com to grab your copy now. Dylan Larkin tied the game. The lone assist, Lucas Raymond. He's got a goal and an assist tonight. And we're all squared at 3 with 12 and a half minutes remaining here in the third period in Detroit. Mata drives it back of the net. Bruins swatted up the near wall, and Mata has to chase back into his own zone. Red Wings started the season winning 5 of 6. They've only won one game since. Now here's Beecher. Steers it over the line. A little too far for Steen.
Yeah, he had a 3-on-2 there because Lori was coming late.
And Sprong tried to dish it to the middle. Grabbed in the near circle by the Wings. They jetted up the middle. Easily picked off by Lindholm. The Red Wings 1-3-1 in their last 5. Along the near side, just dragged into the zone by Rasmussen. Swatted off his stick and back to neutral ice. Petrie will fade back into his own zone. To Sherratt near side. Petrie drills it up the far side, deflected in deep by Comfer. Allmark back to get it. Dished it along the near side. The Bruins with an exit. Oh, Frederick, if he goes down, I think he draws a penalty there, but he stayed up. Patra, high slot. Patra, far circle, pulls, drags, shoots wide. He had Husso moving.
Yeah, went to the backhand that time, tried to go back against the grain. Glove side.
Now Comfer bats it into the right corner. Sherratt down low, jammed against the wall by Shattenkirk. Far side Comfer to Sherratt right corner. Back of the net, Perron banked it up top. Petrie. Right wing boards, not on the near side. Perron, fan on a shot, rebound, they score! Oh, what a favorable bounce for David Perron. After Omar slid on the fan shot, he drives it by him. 4-3 Detroit.
I thought he was going to take a one-timer when the puck first came over to him, but he actually stopped it, fans on it, and somehow maintains that forward progress. Tried to get the shot away, fans, but he stayed right with it. Shattenkirk's going down on one knee to try to block it. He had Frederick on him, he had Shattenkirk there too, but he somehow got a stick on it on his second effort.
So the Bruins will have to play from behind for the first time tonight. 11:04 remaining in regulation. Red Wings win the draw. Flip it along the near side, shovel it deep. Lindholm takes a look. Drives it over to the far side, Van Riemsdyk. Sets it up for Zacha. Forced off the puck by DeBrincat. And Van Riemsdyk shoveled it back to Lindholm. Ran into his own guy. Van Riemsdyk with that long stick steers it in. Thrown right back out. Pasternak delays. High slot. Drifts right. Pivots. Dished it back of the net. Waiting for it is Van Riemsdyk. Far corner diving down is Lindholm. Lindholm back of the net. Lindholm out battles Raymond for the puck. Zacha working against Wallman. Lindholm, far hash. Van Riemsdyk, back of the net. Zacha centered, looking for Pasternak. Batted out of there by DeBrincat. Carlo rink wide. Lindholm, left point. Back to Carlo, right point. Shoots. And it's gloved by Husso. The Bruins couldn't tip it. And then Seider puts the bear hug on Van Riemsdyk.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a couple shifts like this in this period. Good hard work down below the goal line. A lot of that was Lindholm diving in there and getting a good battle to protect this puck. I mean, they're all just chirping at Van Riemsdyk right now as he's trying to get off the ice on line change. But Boyle, Lindholm, real good battle down behind the net or in the corner.
Comfer and Petrie pick up the assists on Perron's third of the year. Perron in his 17th season in the league, second with Detroit. Red Wings win the draw. Petrie blasts it around. Cut off by Lori. He'll chop it over to the near side. DeBrus tags up. He's got it right circle. Centers. Husso the save. Left a rebound out in front. Now Mitchell tried to keep the puck in. It's shoveled over the glass. 9:52 left here in the third. We'll take a timeout with the Bruins now trailing the Red Wings 4-3 on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
Jake from State Farm here to answer your what ifs.
What if I need a policy, but I just can't choose?
An agent can help you choose. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Hey, Scott. What brings you in at the pharmacy?
I'm thinking about getting one of the updated COVID-19 vaccines.
Great. Do you know which type of vaccine you'd like?
There's more than one?
Yep, there are different types of vaccines available. You can learn more about them at WeDoVaccines.com. If you have questions or want to make an appointment, give me a call.
What was that website again?
WeDoVaccines.com.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
This message was brought to you by Novavax.
Grand Canyon University, an affordable private Christian university, is one of the largest and fastest growing universities in the country, offering more than 270 programs online. In addition to federal grants and aid, GCU's online students received nearly $130 million in institutional scholarships in 2022. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu/myoffer to see the scholarships you may qualify for.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Dutcher and Rich, morning 6 to 10 on the Sports Hub.
So this is the first time that the Bruins have allowed more than 3 goals in regulation this season. This is their 11th game. Anaheim notched a 4-3 overtime victory over the Bruins, their only blemish thus far. Face-off right circle in the Detroit end. 9:52 left here in the third. Coyle, Marchand, and Pasternak now put together, with Laura and Mitchell on the back end. Coyle with a goal tonight. That put the Bruins up 3-2 at the end of 2. Kopp wins the draw. Wallman bats it back of the net, rimmed over to the far side, and it squeezes out to center ice. Mitchell, right wing Marchand. He'll wind it up going wide, tossed it into the far corner, going to chase, slowed up. Now Perron marched up right wing out to center ice. Didn't get it cleanly in. Center point. Now drifting down, Kopp for the drive, they score! The rebound bounced right to Kopp. 5-3 Red Wings.
Clean exit for Detroit here as they get coming up the ice with some speed. And Kopp's going to be the recipient, but the first shot went right off the crossbar. They came up with some speed. I actually fanned on a pass, but got possession of it. And the Bruins probably a little too far into the middle of the ice that time, and a good shot right off the bar as Mitchell was trying to reach in on the poke check. And then Kopp came right to him.
So Detroit has turned the game around, scoring 3 times here in the third. Bruins now down by a pair with just over 9 minutes left. Here's Heinen. Over the line, Carlo right circle. Shoots off the post! Rebound Lindholm. Far side Lindholm had it stripped. He smoked it off the near piece of plumbing. Now it's centered out in front of the Bruins net to Brinkett. Turns along the near side, left point, long shot by Mata. Hits the back glass. Back of the net. Heinen frees it. Here's Carlo. Carlo flips it ahead. Pass across the blue line by Beecher. Heinen was looking to change. Center circle at Steen. Wheels over the line, high slot. Shoots. Missed the target. Held in along the near side by Patra. Steen's going to exit. Back of the Red Wing net. 8:24 left here in the third. Red Wings 5, Bruins 3. Shattenkirk, up right wing, deflected, intended for Patra. Now Sprong wheels back in. As his pass banked into the far corner, back of the Bruins net, sent out in front. And the shot by Veleno denied by Ullmark. Up right wing, here's Shattenkirk. Over the red line. Drilled it into the far corner. Scooped up by DeBrusk, left of the net, back of the cage. Out in front, Patra shoots. Husso the save. Patra gets it back. Patra, right point. Hooks it behind the net. Geeky jammed against the wall by Petrie. Veleno back of the net. Flipped it over the glass cleanly. And the Bruins are going to the power play. 7:40 left here in the third. Bruins down 5-3. Now there's a discussion.
Yeah, I think it's where the puck landed. And Larkin was immediately out there to dispute this. Yeah, or landed in the bench. Did not. No.
But where did it exit the glass? Because if it goes over the curved glass and lands in the bench.
I mean, the Red Wings are all yelling.
That's a delay.
Patra with a great opportunity off the feed from Jake DeBrusk. And you mentioned it, Carlo. That was a rolling puck that Carlo shot that time. And it was earmarked high on that glove side off the post and out.
Love to get a second look at where that puck exited the ice.
Four guys got together, so
that's all you can
somebody
ask, I suppose.
Obviously saw it. It's probably the linesman that was standing right in front of Detroit's bench. And he probably came over to tell the referee.
5-3 Wings. Goals by Larkin, Perron, and Kopp. At 6:50, 8:56, and 10:34. Let's turn this game around. Zacha in for the draw. Comfer kicked out of there. Comfer with the primary assist on the last two goals. Kopp will now take it against Zacha. And it's pulled free by Seider. He'll golf it out to center ice, gloved by Lindholm. Comfer's got it over the line left side. And we have a penalty behind the play.
Well, you had Lindholm and Zacha falling over one another just inside the blue line.
Who's heading off?
I think it's Kopp.
7:30 left here in the third. Bruins go to the power play.
Number 18 has 2 minutes for tripping.
He had to stop at the blue line, so not to go offside. And you had Zacha and Lindholm end up running into one another after they went over top of the right leg of the Kopp.
Bruins 0 for 3 on the power play. They've had just over 4 minutes with it, though. Zacha digs down for the draw. Wins it. Batted to Marchand. Shoots wide. Oh, he blistered that drive, but it missed the target.
Another rolling puck.
Ullmark sets it up for Shattenkirk. Shattenkirk drags it ahead. He's got an assist tonight. Zacha dished it off for Van Riemsdyk. He'll rim it. Near side Marchand. Now back of the net, Seider plays it around. Shattenkirk traps it. Shattenkirk left point. Dusts it off. Takes a look across the Pasternak right point. They're trying to free him up. Right hash Pasternak. Center point Shattenkirk. Left circle Marchand. I think he was looking for a tip, but it was behind
tip from Zacha.
Zacha. Left circle now Marchand. Shoots. Husso to save the rebound. Back to Shattenkirk. He settles it. Fires just wide of the far post. Slammed over to the near side. Puck recovery. Marchand right of the net. Feeds to Van Riemsdyk. Settles it. Up top Shattenkirk. Popping out Pasternak. Shoots blocked.
Seider stayed right with him. Pasternak was trying to step to the middle of the ice to get that shot. Improve his angle.
Now Seider back of the net. Little lane. And he'll wobble it back into the Bruins zone. 6:20 left here in the third. Bruins in the power play. Another 48 seconds. Trailing by 2 here in Detroit. Shattenkirk waiting for fresh guys coming on the ice. Here's Coyle over the line. Coyle a fake. Gets around Sherrod into the right corner. Scooped up by Geekie. Hits the brakes. Up to the right point, Pasternak. Left point, Lindholm. Far corner now, Patra. Trying to spin away from a check. The puck was in the referee's skates. Up top, Pasternak with room. Shoots. He scores! Pasternak with a bullet low blocker. The Bruins with a power play goal. Red Wings 5, Bruins 4.
Now, Pacha, you said he had to navigate his way around a check in the left wing corner, and then he got tied up with the referee, but maintains control. Goes cross ice with this to Pasternak out at the right point, and Pasternak, he does the rest. Hold, drag, get to the middle. And the Red Wings were complaining about something, and I'm not sure what. Somebody lost their stick, so it was probably knocked out of their hands.
So Patra with a goal and an assist. Pasternak, his 9th of the season, came in tied for 4th in the league, and a hush has fallen over Little Caesars Arena.
A wild game. Just prior to that, Van Riemsdyk took a run at Sider. He had 3 or 4 Wings go after him as he was trying to get to the bench during the play. They were making a line change.
Bruins deflected in. Chasing is Heinen. Sherrod backhands it around. 3-on-3 come the Red Wings. Mitchell chipped the puck over to the near side, has his stick lifted. Heinen now, up right wing. A dish to Steen, grabbed by DeBrusk, skips around a check, sent it in. And now Lindholm in front of the Red Wings bench, lost it. Here's DeBrincat. One-on-one over the line, flipped it to himself in the slot. Bruins come back and help him out. Steen rake the puck into the right corner. He'll go charge after it. Hull back of the net. Steen on him. Steen finished him. And now the Wings set it up. Steen with another hit before he exits. Out at center ice, Carlo. Just under 5 minutes left here in the third. Bruins trailing 5-4. This period started with the 2-on-0 with Geekie and Patra. Bruins were unable to score on it. And then the Red Wings responded with 3 straight goals. Patra back of the net to the far corner. Geekie muscled through a check. Up top, Carlo shoots. Blocked. Patra trying to spot it. It was in his gear. And it's lobbed back into the Bruins zone. Lohrei turns. Settles the puck. He'll head north. 4:22 remaining. Bruins down by a goal. 5-4. Zacha steers it to the far corner. Pasternak stripped of the puck by Sider. He'll just lob it back into the neutral zone. Shattenkirk comes over to snag it. Back in his own end. To Lindholm. Oh, his pass hit a stick. And now Lindholm gets it back. Left wing feed Pasternak. Back up the right side looking for Zacha. We would add a 2-on-2 with some speed. Kopp now rambles in. Kopp over the line left side. Handed into the left corner. Spun it to the right point. Now left point. Wallman to the left circle. Tugged by Pasternak. Lost the puck. And now Zacha goes indirect off the wall. Pasternak couldn't scoop it up. Larkin got a piece of it. 3.5 minutes remaining here in the third. And we have an icing call here on the Wings. Bruins trailing 5-4.
Fans, hockey season is Peerless Boiler season. Replace your old boiler and water heater with a new Peerless Boiler and Pavilion tankless water heater. Find your local dealer at peerlessboilers.com. And remember, Peerless Boilers, the world's best built boilers.
Patra and Lindholm the assists on Pasternak's goal at 14-11 on the power play for Lindholm, his first point of the year. Coyle digs down. He's out with Heinen and DeBrusk. Coyle wins it. Right point Mitchell. Left point Lohrei. Back to Mitchell, center point. Shoots, blocked. Gloved ahead by the Wings. They'll drive it up right wing. Lohrai's going to get there first. Lohrei bats it to Mitchell. Up the middle, here's Heinen. Center circle. Over the line, high slot. Swung it over to the far side. Couldn't get it through some legs. Held in by Mitchell, right point. Shoots. Husso kicked it out. Left it in the near corner. Heinen fights through a check. Up top, Mitchell. Rink wide. Lohrei sent it to the far corner. Coyle knocked down by Petrie. Veleno scrambling. Got it ahead. Just out to center ice. Center circle Veleno. Knuckles it to the left corner. Lohrei Trying to get to it. It's bumped to the far corner. Marchand takes a look. Lifts a stick. Got it ahead. Tapped out to center ice. Marchand reaching for it. Tied up with Veleno. 2.5 minutes remaining in regulation. 5-4 Wings.
Get possession of that offensive end, and before you see Allmark.
Bruins send it to the far side. Comfort keeps it in. The rebound. Grabbed by Patra. Took a bump. Set it to the high slot of his own zone. Lindholm. Back to Patra. Couldn't hold on to it. And then it's cued out to the neutral zone by Comfort. 2:05 remaining in regulation. Red Wings 5, Bruins 4. Up the right side to Brusk. Over the line right side. Twist to the slot. Shoots. Husso a stick save. Patra lost it, and it's squibbed back into the Bruins zone by Perron. 1:44 remaining in regulation. Here's Shattenkirk waiting for everybody to head onto the ice for the Bruins. Shattenkirk slowly ahead. Detroit stacking the neutral zone. Sent ahead. DeBrusk kicks it in. Pasternak in flight. Right circle. Try to cut to the middle. Stripped. Sent over the near. We got a penalty here on the Bruins. Going to be a trip. 1:28 remaining in regulation.
Boston, number 88, minor penalty, tripping.
Pasternak tried to make that move, that outside in move there. And they say he got to stick in the skates of Kopp.
So Detroit will embark on the power play. 2 for 5 in the game. The game started to turn around a little bit in the second period when the Bruins took 3 straight minor penalties. But Charlie Coyle was able to regain some of the momentum, or at least slow Detroit down, giving the Bruins a 3-2 lead heading into the third. Larkin in for the draw. Coyle will take it. They battle for it. Larkin knocked down, the puck to Lindholm. Chased by Raymond. And here comes Coyle up the right side. The puck was behind him. Jabs it in. Allmark to the bench for the extra attacker. We've got a penalty here. It's going to be a hold on the Bruins. Charlie Coyle and Jim Montgomery are mystified.
Boston penalty number 13, 2 minutes, holding.
He was trying to get around Seider, and he grabbed the bottom part of his jersey and his pants. Enough to warrant a call.
That's what they saw. So now Detroit with a 5-on-3. Allmark is back in net to our left. The Bruins have not scored a shorthanded goal this year. There's 1:12 remaining. They're down by 1. Detroit has allowed 1. I think we got a bench minor coming.
Boston has been assessed a bench minor for abuse of the official.
This has been Bruin all game.
Oh, it's both teams. And it's every whistle, it seems like.
Steen's going to come over and serve.
Every penalty, every non-penalty, or non-call, I should say.
Seider, bar point, Wallman, right of the net, sent out in front. Oh, Carlo got whacked in the head. Was that by the puck? Because Raymond was right there. Red Wings spread it out. Seider taking a look. 50 seconds remaining. The Red Wings can just kill the clock and play four corners. They've got it right of the net. Centered out in front. Zacha knocked down one of the wings in the slot. Raymond, and down it goes. Oh, he got drilled. 35 seconds remaining in regulation. Red Wings with a 5-4 lead. Ullmark still on. Along the near side. Scooped up by DeBrincat.
Lindholm and Larkin are really going at it in front of the net right now.
Puck fired out in front, and Ullmark the save as Lindholm and Larkin are going at it. Now Carlo wants a piece of him. Little frontier justice right now. Zach has his helmet ripped off. He's knotted up with the much smaller DeBrincat. Lindholm wrestles Larkin to the ice. Lindholm irate at this point.
Well, it looked like Lindholm tried to line Larkin up, and Larkin came right to him in front of the net, and they started going at it away from the puck.
Larkin gave Lindholm a shot, then slugged him with a left.
Carlo got a shot in there too. The D stayed out because they had a 5-on-3. They could have easily come in there.
27, Detroit number 71. Both have a 10-minute misconduct.
20 seconds left in the game. The Bruins already down 2 men, so it's still a 5-on-3. Bruins down by 1. Faceoff will be in the right circle in the Bruins' end. Marchand, DeBrusk, and Lori out there for the Bruins. Comfer will lean in for the draw. Comfer wins it. High slot, Wallman, near side, Seider. Now we've got a whistle. What do we have here? Is Marchand going after Comfer? Rasmussen reached out to try and grab a hold of the Bruins captain.
Well, Marchand grabbed him right off the face-off, and then Comfer got into it with him right after that.
Marchand heads off the ice. Ullmark will deliver his stick to the Bruins bench. 15 seconds left.
Not that it matters, but why isn't Comfer leaving this game too?
Boston
Watch.
penalty number 63 has 2 minutes for cross-checking and 2 minutes for roughing.
Beecher will come on and take the draw. This is the second of 4 meetings between these teams. Puck goes all the way down into the Detroit end. Seider back to get it, chased by DeBrusk, sent over to the far side. Backhanded to the Bruins line. Here's Rasmussen with 2 into the right circle. Shoots, Ullmark the save, and the horn sounds. It took 11 games, but the Bruins finally lose in regulation. Detroit comes from behind, and they hold on for a 5-4 victory over the Bruins here in the Motor City. Beers and I will bring you back for the postgame show in a moment on the 98.5 The Sports Hub Bruins Radio Network, driven by the versatile Honda CR-V at your local New England Honda dealers.
For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now, and the best partner is the one who can deliver. That's why millions of maintenance and repair pros trust Grainger, because we have professional-grade supplies for every industry, even hard-to-find products. And we have same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders. But most importantly, we have an unwavering commitment to help keep you up and running. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With Yellowstone Bourbon, the park is always just a pour away. Yellowstone, bourbon for all. Please enjoy responsibly. Copyright Yellowstone Select Bourbon, 93 proof. Limestone Branch Distillery, Lebanon, Kentucky.
Hear that music? It can only mean it's breakfast bagel time at McDonald's. Ah, the McDonald's breakfast bagel sandwich. A fluffy folded egg, 2 slices of American cheese, plus your choice of a savory steak patty, applewood smoked bacon, or breakfast sausage, all on a perfectly toasted bagel. It's bagel time. At participating McDonald's.
Welcome to What If, the show where I, Jake from State Farm, answer your insurance what ifs. We've got a call from Millie. What's up?
Hi, Jake. What if, hypothetically, a moose gets mad at my car and rams into my windshield? Hypothetically.
Oh, just file a claim on the app. At State Farm, we're there for your what ifs.
Great, but what if the moose eats my phone? Hypothetically.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com for a quote today.
Hey, checking in?
This is not just a flu shot appointment at Walgreens.
You want both the flu and COVID-19 vaccines while you're here?
This is getting 2 shots in one trip. And picking up a little fuel, too. Schedule your appointment online or stop by a pharmacy today. This is wellness made easy. Walgreens.
Vaccine subject to availability. State, age, and health-related restrictions may apply.
Sponsored by GSK, the makers of Trelegy, fluticasone furoate 100 micrograms, umeclidinium 62.5 micrograms, and vilanterol 25 micrograms inhalation powder. Asthma isn't pretty, but breathing should be beautiful. Ask about once daily Trelegy for adults with asthma. Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Trelegy contains a medicine that increases risk of hospitalizations and death from asthma problems when used alone. When this medicine is used with an inhaled corticosteroid, like in Trelegy, there's not a significant increased risk of these events. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase risk of thrush, infections, and serious allergic reactions. Get emergency care if you get a rash, hives, mouth and tongue swelling, or breathing problems. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse. For more info, ask your doctor, visit Trelegy.com, or call 1-833-873-1333.
I'm James McComb, reporting live from home in my bathrobe and slippers. Tonight, we're talking Dunkin' Polar Peppermint Coffee. Gene's here with the latest. Gene, do you copy?
The home with Dunkin' is where you want to be.
I came from a low-income family that was struggling. You see how hard life can get. GC became a part of my life because I don't want my family to fall back into that. I never thought education would take me this far. I'm still young. I still have a lot to do in my life and just want to get things done the way I want with a good education under me. I'm Stacy, and Grand Canyon University helped me find my purpose.
Life is full of things to manage. Your work, your family, your plans, and your treatment. Consider Kesimpta, ofatumumab 20 milligram injection. You can take it yourself from the comfort of home. If you're ready for something different, ask your healthcare provider about Kesimpta and check out the details at Kesimpta.com. Brought to you by Novartis Pharmaceuticals Corporation.
At Novavax, we want to make sure you have all the facts. And the fact is, there are different types of COVID-19 vaccines available. So if you're thinking about getting an updated vaccine, ask your doctor or pharmacist about the options available to you so you can make an informed choice. Find out more at WeDoVaccines.com. That's WeDoVaccines.com. This message was brought to you by Novavax.
The only place to hear the game, the Sports Hub.
Now Perron marched up right wing out to center ice. Didn't get it cleanly in. Center point now drifting down. Cup for the drive. They score. The rebound bounced right to Cup. 5-3 Red Wings. Your final tonight, Red Wings 5 and the Bruins 4. So the Bruins fall to 9-1-1 to start the season. The Red Wings improving to 7-4-1. The Shaw's and Star Market Foundation's Nourishing Neighbors Initiative is sponsoring our Feeding the Puck for Families campaign. For every helper on a Bruins goal, they're donating another $100 to fight